Just
Mr.
say,
What's up?
just
It's
say,
your boy, Mr. Shadow, and you're now tuned in to the ALR and GPA podcast.
Check this shit out. Yo, shit. Hold up, wait a minute. Shadow back up in it. 2K2, all in blue, I won't quit it. Bring it on. There's a rumor going round how I show old dogs new tricks, they bow down. You ain't safe or sound.
This time is motherfucking Shadow, and it's me. What the fuck you want to know?
what's cracking?
It's cracking, dog.
Straight up. To the point, huh?
Straight to the point.
Yeah, why beat
man.
around the bush?
No
No
doubt.
one's
Hey,
so
we
weird, huh?
want to take this time to welcome everybody to the ALR GPA podcast. You heard the man of the hour, the voice before the power, Mr. Shadow, talking shit, about to put it down. I'm going to let everybody know right now, if you're expecting us to ask about his life, expect to ask about how he got started, or you expect to ask us why he's so cute, we ain't going to ask that shit tonight. Okay? So you might as well fast forward or do whatever the fuck you want to do. We're about to get to the good part. What's up, Shadow? How you doing today, dog?
What up? I'm doing good, fellas. How about you guys?
Chilling,
Chilling,
dog.
dog.
Fucking
Oh,
It's
hot,
fucking
though.
hot.
Yes, it is. Good thing I have AC.
Ooh, lucky guy.
Lucky guy.
My kids hate me on these days. 'Cause I'm a cheap ass. I won't get AC.
Better get a swamp cooler or something.
Fuck no, dog. They got fans. fans and popsicles. So I mean,
That's right.
that's what I grew up on. Hey, I'm hot. There's the fan.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm still hot. Go get a popsicle.
I'm still hot. Go take a cold
Still
shower.
hot. Get out my face. So what's up, man? How you been, dog?
I'm good, doggy. You know, just getting over this recuperating stage,
No
getting
doubt.
back at it.
No doubt. Staying busy in the studio, I see, huh?
Yeah. Definitely been recording a lot, doing features and wrapping up the album with Little One and, doing stuff with Night Owl and Cats in Mexico and Duende and Payaso. Yeah, I got a lot of things cracking.
Right on, man. When's that Mister's album come out? What's your guys' release date?
Well, it was supposed to come out October 31st on Halloween, but I think we're going to approach it a little bit different. We're going to release it physical first. We're going to drop maybe a few thousand copies.
Okay.
And then once we get done with that, then we're gonna go ahead and transfer to digital.
Sick. So is that like an ALR GPA exclusive right now? We
It
just
is.
getting exclusive information? What?
It is because me and
Okay.
Little just decided this. We just decided this a few days ago.
Sick.
So
you
yeah,
heard it.
definitely exclusive.
Y'all heard it first here and shit.
Yes, sir.
So
what?
go ahead,
Go
dog.
ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh God, is this gonna be all night?
Thank you. Thank you.
These fools are funny. What's cracking?
So, what can we expect from the new album?
A totally different sound. It's not. One thing we don't do. We don't ride waves. We create tsunamis. So it's gonna be something different. Not what everybody's expecting. You know what I mean? If they're expecting something from us, like the old stuff we used to do, that's what they're getting because we're gonna bring the West back the way we had it.
For sure. For sure.
I mean, I'm not knocking the new West Coast sound. I'm not knocking it, but that trap and all that mumble rap and all that tight pants and all that purse wearing, I'm good off that, man. Like I'm old school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, me, I ain't fucking with none of this new shit, dog.
Yeah, man. Like I don't buy new music. I don't even listen to rap. I listen to reggae and Mexican music. So every time on Instagram though, I see some posts of people with new. Oh yeah, this is that new hot shit, and it sounds just like the food from yesterday. It all sounds the same. They all look the same. They look like Edgar's. They all want. Hey, they all want to have bitches, cars, weed, money, and guns in their videos. Like, come on, dog. You can't be more creative and fucking. Hey, I'm filming another video. Come kick it and have a bunch of fools right there trying to look all tough. Like, look, dog. Keep it real, man. Be more creative. Be authentic. They all want to have the big. They all want to have the biggest guns and the biggest stacks by their ears and shit like that. Motherfucker, that ain't telling you nothing. It's just telling you you're gonna get jacked.
You know what, dog? Straight up, I'll probably sound like a dick right now, but they rent that shit when we had that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Those cars
You know
are
what I
rented.
mean? It's
money's
just
fake.
funny, dog. Like there's no morals, there's no respect, there's no pride in what you do no more, dog. Like you don't have to have talent anymore to be considered an artist. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be a cocky asshole with the camera, and that's it.
So you just made a good point right now, dog. So let's start off with that. Okay, so you've been in the business since what, 95, 96?
Yeah, 90.
Right.
Well, yeah, 25 plus. Yeah.
Okay, so at what point in the music industry, dog, do you think the talent portion really went out the door versus the visual stuff, right? So you hear stories about back in the day when it was all about getting on radio, doing whatever, right? And MTV came out, and those people got pissed off because most of the bands that were good, they didn't look good, so they weren't aesthetically like appealing to people, right? So music videos come in, and back in the day, you remember this, like you wanted to shoot a video, it was 30 racks minimum to shoot a video.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
At what point do you think that the accessibility and just like the digital platforms, you know what I'm saying? Like, what point do you think it was just like, you know what, fuck that, we don't need to be talented, we just need to be in people's faces, dog?
As soon as social media hit, the day Instagram and MySpace, actually MySpace, because that was the first one, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So
that's pretty, yeah.
So MySpace is the one that popped all these fools' collars and said, hey, just post your music and shit and you're famous. Which was partially true, but not for the right reasons. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
People. I mean, they have access to a computer. They're fucking stars. I mean, you don't have to be a rapper. You don't have to be nothing. I mean, you got girls making money off of being slutty on the net. You know what I mean? So it just fucked it up for everybody, bro. Like morally, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's just talent went out the window, bro.
So you got, you know, there's people that are coming up that are hot, homie. You know what I mean? I kind of keep up with who's coming out and shit. Do you think that the hunger portion of coming up is less than it was when we started?
No, but it seems like it is.
Yeah.
For the simple fact that social media has them looking like they're already doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it probably tells the artist, "Oh, you're popping, homie," you know, because you're here, you're there. But in reality, nobody knows how hungry you are because you're just posting shit. You're not on the streets putting footwork like I did.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like you didn't go to the 50 states in a car with a trunk full of CDs. You know what I'm saying? To go and spread the word about your product. I didn't sell 50,000 out the trunk for not having talent.
Yeah, no doubt.
I dare any of these new cats to go and sell 50,000 out the trunk and see how long it takes them.
Yeah, and the times are different too, man. Because you know what I mean. Like people actually back then would actually go and look and buy for that. You know, go look for the new album to buy or look for the new, you know what I'm saying, like new record, new CD, new tape to go get it. Where now it's just like, hey, let me get on my YouTube feed. Oh, I like that song. Let me rip that song, put it on my phone, and now I can play it on my phone. Or they don't even do that, dog. They just keep playing YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So it's different, man.
It is different. You know, we definitely don't get the sales that we deserve. I mean, of course, I got YouTube monetized, and we got all these digital platforms that we get paid from, but you never really get the full amount of money because you got people that don't like to pay shit. They just fucking play YouTube. They'll play Pandora. You know what I mean? Although we get paid from Pandora, but like you said, they'll put YouTube on repeat, and that's fucking pennies on the dollar. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
It's not a sale. It's a stream.
Yeah.
Big difference between a sale and a stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so, like, I don't want to sound like I'm downing anybody, but do you think?
Well, we're already sounding like assholes, dog. Just because we're speaking the truth. You know what I'm saying?
True.
The truth hurts.
So
the truth hurts, and all these little Edgars with the same haircut, same pants, same cars, and the same fucking money bags and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like they're all gonna hate us, dog. But you know what?
Yeah.
Because it's the truth.
Yeah.
It's the truth. You don't want to be spoke on like that, then get out of that bubble, be authentic, be creative, and fucking push your own line. Quit riding other people's waves, man.
Yeah,
that's what gets on my nerves, bro. It gets on my nerves that I see this cat come out with this. Oh yeah, okay. Then tomorrow some other cat comes out looking and sounding exactly the same. Like, what pride is there in that, bro? Like, you're not original.
Yeah. So do you think the time was past of like even an independent record label being able to have a camp full of artists now? Because I don't see that, right? You don't see like the up and coming record label, like 4 or 5 cats that is actually, you know what I'm saying, moving stuff, you know what I'm saying, doing it. Do you think that time has passed in the music industry?
I think it has. I think now they're doing distribution label camps because I see Empire has a lot of little camps. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there's no more like Bad Boy, Death Row, So Def. There's none of that shit no more, dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the biggest part of that is because there's no more loyalty, G.
That's true too.
There's no loyalty, dog. So you really can't trust these motherfuckers, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've always been solo from day one. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I might do a project with the homie or my bro, but at the end of the day, I go back to being me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't roll around with 20, 30 motherfuckers, man. That's just the way I am, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't need to be walking around with a money bag and all that dumb shit. I'm cool.
I'm a fucking Sasquatch, so you know.
Yes, you are.
That's what that is. You know what I'm saying? And then the recording portion of it, right? So the recording portion of it, I remember the struggle, right? You remember these days? The struggle was like, hey, I got this instrumental. I'm gonna find somebody that has a DJ system or a karaoke machine. I'm gonna do this rap. I'm gonna fucking copy it 10 times and try to sell it, right? And then it went to like, oh shit, we're actually in a studio with a vocal booth and either a reel to reel or an ADAT, right?
ADAT.
And then another 10, 15 years after that, now you buy a computer and all you need to do is get an interface and a mic and it's there.
And that's it. That's it.
Right? So how's that journey for you? Because, you know, I was only a certain moment in time of that, but as you being, you know, heavily working in the 90s, the early 2000s and the current, you know what I mean? Like, kind of go through that journey of how that was for you, dude.
Well, it's crazy, bro. Like, I went from, you know, like you said, from reel to reel to ADAT. I mean, these cats don't even know what the fuck language I'm talking right now. ADATs, a mini disc or a mini ADAT. I mean, you know what I mean? I mean, I went to Paramount Studios right there in LA when I recorded with Corrupt, and it was reel to reel.
Mm-hmm. Yo,
so, yeah.
Hey, how did that go down with you and Corrupt?
With me and Corrupt, I bought a beat I was recording my Expect the Unexpected album.
Yeah, that's a badass album.
At that time, thank you. At that time, I was assigned to to Eastside Thump Universal, and they asked me. They said that I needed to get a big name on the record. So at the time, there was a song called "Burn" by Militia. I don't know if you remember it. Burn until the sun burns your eyes. Mm-hmm. Keep burning until it sets on the west side. Remember that song?
Yep.
Okay, well, that song was produced by Emmanuel Dean. And at the time, that was my cut. Like, that beat was like the shit to me. So I said, you know what? I need a beat from Emmanuel Dean. So I looked for Emmanuel Dean, found him, bought a beat from him. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to get Corrupt on here. So, you know what I mean? I got the people from Eastside and Thump to holler at Corrupt. And then we met at Paramount Studios and dropped that song.
So let's go back a little bit when you said that you told them that you needed a beat from Emmanuel Dean, right? That's his name?
Yeah.
How did that negotiation go? Did it right off the bat say, oh, okay? Or was it just like, because
nah,
cats nowadays go and pay something and they're paying $25. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Nah, so they got at Emmanuel Dean. His management asked for music from me because they wanted to hear who they were producing for. So what we did is we sent them copies of the songs that I had recorded for Expect the Unexpected already. And once he agreed, he was like, okay, well let's have him come through. So I went to his pad and he started making the beat. And
this is the dance and smoke and drinking beat?
Yeah. Yep.
That's enough.
So then he tells me, this is gonna be you on here? I said, it's gonna be me, and I'm thinking about getting Corrupt. And he was like, oh shit, okay. So you ain't playing around. I was like, nah, my boy, this is gonna be one of the major songs on the album. So then he got cracking, he made the beat, and then at the same time I was talking to Brahmin Kelleher, shout out to Brahmin from Eastside. He hollered at a Corrupt's people, And they got back and said, "Hey, Corrupt's available this day. Can you meet him at Paramount?" I said, "Hell yeah!" So me, Emmanuel Dean, and Corrupt, and who else was there? Don Cisco was there. He just went with Corrupt because they were kicking it at the time. He pulled up with him and shit. He pulled up with him, and yeah, man, we made it happen.
So that's how you got him on the track.
Yep.
Don Cisco on the track for that one too.
Is Don Cisco on that song?
I think so.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's how it happened.
So I'm gonna share one of my stories.
Yeah.
So I remember Shadow calling me and saying, "G, get over here. I gotta show you something." At the time, this is when you were living in National City.
Yeah.
So
I was on Harbison.
On Harbison, and I matched over there. I lived probably like 5 minutes away, and we go to his backyard. And I remember he had this little boombox.
Yeah.
He had this tape, bro. So he puts the beat on. I was like, okay. And the beat reminded me, dude, I like the beat because it reminded me like if you would kick it with your homeboys at the house, dude, with the garage open and you're blasting music. That's what that beat reminded me of. Right? Like you're hanging with your homies in a garage bumping music.
Right.
And then I hear the nerve of the trick. Nerve of the trick. And I was like, and I looked at him, I was like leaned over listening to it on the radio, and then I heard that and I looked up at Shadow, I'm like, is that Corrupt? And I'm pointing at the radio like, is that Corrupt? He's like, yeah. And I was like, fuck, man, dog, you made it. Like straight up, like you made it, fool. You remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
I was like, you made it. Because at that certain point, dude, we were all G-Funk, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was all that. And then this song comes out, and again, it was something that I didn't hear. Like, okay, that's a unique beat. And then I hear Corrupt on it, and I'm like,
dancing, smoking, drinking, slowly blinking. Another Cali weekend. Dancing, smoking, drinking, slowly blinking. Another Cali weekend. Dancing, smoking, drinking, slowly blinking. Another Cali weekend. Dancing, smoking, drinking, slowly blinking. Another Cali weekend.
The nerve of the trick. 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 I swear with a trick. Calicos, Optimos, Imperial, and bayonets kick left. 6 hop, tell the Triss, get the kick rock. I'ma make something bounce high as the moon. Post with the homies, roll through, do what I do.
In the coast where the best roam, you get your chest blown. Killer Cali views a stranger, throw a vest on. We step on in, blued up, flashing signs. On the 213 to the 619, we ride. West side, hard grind, Killer Cali to stay. All day, all night, joking, smoking the tray. Bombay, Cascades, gangsta stepping through blocks. Calling shots, tell me what's hot and what's not.
dog, you made it. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody had that type of, at least in the circle I was in, nobody up to that point had that caliber of feature on their album, bro. Like no one had that. And it was actually, it wasn't somebody with some has-been, bro. It was actually somebody that was still relevant and a lyricist and recording with the Chicano, which, you know what I'm saying, that was rare as well. So that's just dope. I like that album. That was a good album.
Shit, I remember you know what? I remember where I was at the first time I heard that song.
Where?
I was at the fucking, there used to be this place in Nashville called the Discount Mall. And my homeboy used to sling CDs right there.
Oh, is that where Rob used to get jumped?
Yeah.
I mean, not to say it like that, but I heard stories because I used to go there and be like, why did he get jumped over here so much, dog? And they're like, they just don't like him. I'm like, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, shit went down, but I was right there. The homeboy used to sling CDs, though. And he's like, yo, check this out. That's when I heard it. Never trick. Like, fuck that, what? So like, what the fuck?
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, though, too, dog, like, you got to give it up to everybody else on that track, too, because nobody backed down. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
I've heard features where, like, they had their opportunity to, like, all right, bring it. You got this person on there. You got an E40. You got a Game on there. And then it's someone that, in reality, up until that point, hasn't been there. And now it's your time to shine. And 90% of the motherfuckers fall on their face, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So hearing,
yeah, definitely.
That overall
Same with
song
it,
slaps. Oh, yeah, that song slaps, bro.
Like, you see some of these rappers out here, they go, oh, I got a big name artist on my shit, but it's trash.
Yeah. That song
Yeah,
still slaps.
that shit was authentic, bro. There was nothing forced on that shit. You know, he could have declined. You know, he could have declined, and the shit was, you know, cracking so much that Cisco was like, man, let me hop on this bitch. I was like, okay, cool. You know what I mean?
So Shadow, did that producer do any other songs for you?
No, he only produced that song for me.
And that was the only time you worked with him?
Only time I worked with him.
Wow, that's crazy.
Because I started to meet other producers, and then I met Nandog around that time.
Oh yeah.
And then we became real tight, and he lived like literally 3 blocks from me. So it was real convenient for me to fucking go over there, and I finished a record with him actually.
Yeah.
You know that in Cali we live rowdy, all that shit was produced by him.
No shit, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, cause like it just trips me out, dude. Like if that's that story leading up to it, man, and then you didn't work with them anymore, that's the sickest fucking one night stand ever right there, bro. Like
yeah, and then Corrupt, I worked with Corrupt like another 2, 3, 4 more times, but this time it was just on. I was working with Fingers, and his little brother Roscoe was in there recording at the same time as me. Roscoe heard my song. He's like, "What's up? Let me get a 16." I was like, "Okay, cool." Roscoe hopped on my shit for fucking free out of love because he was feeling my shit. And then as we were recording, Corrupt came looking for Roscoe, and then he was like, "Damn, who's this nigga?" And Fingers was like, "Oh, that's Shadow, man. It's his joint, you know." And then he told Roscoe, "You got on this?" He's like, "Yeah, listen." And we played it. He goes, "Man, let me get to the 16." So he hopped on the song too, and you know, he did a hook for me. We did 2 songs. Like, the love was crazy, man. Shout out to Corrupt and Roscoe.
That's dope.
On Shadow, on Expect the Unexpected, what was your favorite track on that album, bro?
Unexpected.
Yeah.
Let me see. I had fun recording that album, dog. So
The whole thing.
I mean,
that was your breakout album right there, dog.
Mine is the one that I always fucking West Side.
well, of course, Dancing, Smoking, Drinking. I think West Side. I think She's a Hoe was pretty dope. Expect the top one from that album, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that was another classic album.
Yeah, that Expect Unexpected, Real G's Don't Brag. Yeah, those are the top songs on that album for me, I think. Dancing, Smoking, Drinking, West Side, She's a Hoe. Expect the Unexpected is the top one, though.
Yeah, that shit was hard as fuck.
Yeah,
because I remember when you started recording that, you kind of disappeared on everybody.
Yeah, because I was going to LA.
Yeah. Because we're like, we
LA.
were kicking it hard, and all of a sudden, like, hey, where's Shadow? Oh, he's in LA. Hey, where's Shadow? He's in LA. And then when you finally play that shit for me, I was like, now I know why you're in LA.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Shadow, do you have a physical copy of that album?
I do.
Oh shit.
I do too.
There's let me see. There's probably
I got
out
one
of
signed.
out of the 20 plus records that I have out, I probably have copies of like 2 or 3. And that's one of them.
Yeah, I still got that one signed.
Hell yeah.
From when you gave it
yeah?
to me back then? Yeah, I got Expect the Unexpected signed by him.
And that came out of the box.
Yep.
That the label gave me because they only gave me a certain amount with the punch hole in the back.
Yep.
As promotional, and that's what I was giving my family and friends and shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm about to end everybody's shit right now. I got almost every single fucking Shadow album. What up?
I believe it. I've seen fools pull up on me, dog, with fucking binders full of my shit, and I sit there for like half an hour and sign all of them.
Hey, dog.
Yeah.
How many
I
albums
know.
in total have you made?
Albums?
Yeah, like just not. I'm not counting compilations or features. I'm talking about just solo projects. How many do you have in
Okay.
total?
26.
Shit, that's a lot.
26, and I'm the most featured Mexican on the West Coast, and I've been on over 500 plus compilations.
So your average of putting a record out was every year, every 2 years?
Yeah, so I was putting out a record, maybe 2 records every year, but then they started telling me, oh, because back then it didn't benefit the artist to release more than one project because they would crash with each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it would be a project a year. I would want to do one and let the whole year write it out and sell it all year, and then throw it on the shelf and do another one.
Yeah, because I think it was what, 05, 06, and you like released like 3 of them.
Yeah.
Was it like Yeah, was it like Drama? I'm going off the top of my head right now.
Drama. I think it was was it A Name You Can't Touch?
No, I think it was like grinding and hustling.
Grinding, yeah, and then I think it was Dirty Money or some shit. I forgot, but
Oh yeah,
yeah, bro,
and Drama, right?
yeah, and Drama.
And Drama.
I like that album right there.
I went to Diamond Bar to record that shit.
Yeah, I like that song you did with that Lil G jumped in.
I can't stand that song. Not because of him or me. I remember the whole process of that song, and it was just retarded.
Is it something you want to share? Because I'm interested in hearing that story.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I mean, we weren't in the studio together, dog. That was a song that I went to the studio. I recorded a verse. I didn't get to finish the song because it was already late. I was hella faded, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come back next week and I'll finish it. And I did a bullshit hook on it, and I left it like that. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna re-drop everything. But the person who was recording me is also the owner of that record, so he took it upon himself. At the time, he was working with Little G on the side, and he's like, "Hey, I got Little G on it." I was like, "Who is he? Who is Little G?" He was nobody at the time. He was just Little G. He had just stopped messing with the people he was messing with. I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever." So then he throws him on there and comes out. And I mean, Little G got down on it, dog. You know what I mean? He got down on it, you know. It's cool though, man. You know, I mean, back then, you know, it is what it is, bro.
No, but that song, bro, as soon as it started, you just started fucking flipping it, bro.
Gangsta shit. Come on, dog.
Yeah. Shadow, a.k.a. Bent Humble, you silly motherfuckers. With that gangster shit you can't keep up with. Hell no. Check this motherfucking shit out. Do you really know how it's gonna go when Shadow appears? Nah. Throw your ass up a pier, bring your mama to tears. The villain is here now. I make a motherfucker panic when I load the automatic and I cock it back. You know, I'm from the D-I-A-G-O, Southern California, bomb reading coke shit. I only spit it if I get it, so don't you forget it. Then I'ma go get it if I want it. Phony. It's a J-D-O-W, homie. That I meet you about crazy motherfucker, you know me. The one and only who be living the shit. Roll through your hood, not giving a shit. Gonna make it hot with this gangsta shit. Heat up your block, no volcano, bitch. Which one of you wannabes is gonna be the next to feel the pressure? Pigs trying to follow me cause they wanna see me slip and lose my temper. But they better be ready cause the machete is swinging and bringing all you haters drama. A human form of karma, always higher marijuana.
Fuck. That shit
Yeah,
was
that.
dope.
And I was gonna re-drop that verse, dog. To me, it sounds sloppy, out of offbeat in certain spots. But again, it was something that was done while I wasn't there, and it came out and whatever.
Yeah. It's funny that songs that most of artists hate, other people like.
Dog, like Till I Die. Oh, that's your best shit, dog. Have you heard my new shit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Like
I mean,
motherfuckers like Gangsta Steppin', and I don't like my verse in that song.
remember
I was fucked.
Remember that when we recorded that song,
Right? Like I
fired.
wasn't
Shots
expecting to
fired.
be. I wasn't expecting to record.
It was. We were over there at the homie Chewy's bedroom and shit, bro. We're like fucking 6 deep.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting.
Oh,
Remember, we just
man.
came over there for something totally different. I had been smoking and drinking all day. And this fool's like, "Hey, what's up, dog? Get on this verse." I'm like, "Nah." And everybody's like, "Come on." And then, dude, I was tore up. That's why I said, drunk as fuck, racked my raps. This is Dago Pride. I was fucking just drunk. I just shit. And then you guys go ahead and release it. I'm like, oh man, they put that song out. That's fucking
Yeah,
whack.
that's my favorite track. That's who the person he was insinuating about.
Yeah, this guy over here. This guy over here.
Crazy.
Oh, I catch myself rapping all that shit. That whole song till that.
He does a Running Man.
I was telling GP.
He does a Running Man to it.
So that shit was dope, dog. Hey, Shadow,
That's great.
was that
Yeah.
actually who was that? That was the Misters, no?
What?
That one, that album where Gangsta Steppin' was in it.
Oh, that was
Low
Mayhem
Pro.
Click, wasn't it?
Nah, that was Mayhem Click.
Oh yeah, the Mayhem Click. I'm sorry. Did you
Yeah.
have any part of that album, or is it just like just a compilation from Low Pro?
No, of course I had something to do with it, you know. It was basically a compilation that I took to Royalty, and you know what I'm saying? I had him put it out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that album was dope as fuck.
That was a good
Yeah,
album.
man, that shit's crazy. Taking me
Had a
way
lot-
back.
Had a lot of people on that one, man. I remember that.
Dude, that was a shitload of people on that album.
It was,
And then
dude. He had like 10 lines of names on that fucking thing.
I think the best song that I recorded with Chewy was the from the youngest to the oldest.
Oh yeah, that one's hard.
Oh yeah,
That one's hard.
that
He
song.
played. I went there and I check this out. I had the song written already. I had the 3 verses in a notebook. I came over there because he's like, "Hey, come through, dog. Let's chill." I was like, "Okay," and he played that beat. I was like, "Damn, this song is dope." He's like, "What? I can't hear you on this, dog. This is like totally different from what you do." I was like, "Yeah, you're right." I said, "Let me spit this over this though. Let me see how it sounds." And he was like, "Let's drop it right now." I was like, "Cool, let's do it." So we
What album
recorded that
did I
song.
drop on?
That song was on. What's that about those? Lil Menace's album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I wonder why. That was my song.
yeah. I got that album too.
That's crazy. Who's Little Menace?
Lil Menace, some dude from LA. He used to rap, but I don't know if he raps anymore. But he
Was
did
he-
a.
he was on High Power, wasn't he?
No, it was just solo. He went at Low Pro on the song. It was his song first. and
Oh,
then
that's
after that, yours came in.
That's what. So that's why he put it on there.
Yeah, but it was Lil Menace.
Sounds like he owes me some royalties.
But yeah, that
Cease
song
and
is on there.
desist.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, but that one was a dope track too.
Yeah, that
Yeah, man,
that
that-
track was hard. That track was
That was
hard.
that was just speaking facts too.
Yeah. So hey, so what I want to talk about though, and I talked to you about this already
hold
before.
on,
Go
hold on.
ahead.
Before you say that, I remember why I did that song because when Royalty released the Mayhem Click, it was a compilation and he tried to call it an album. He tried to make it seem like it was an album of mine. You know what I'm saying? So I called him too and like, "Hey, dog, why you release it as an album? It's a compilation." And we were on bad terms at the time. So I was like, "You know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna diss this fool." So I did.
Well, that's what
Did
the
he
youngest.
ever-
That's the youngest to the oldest is, right?
Didn't he?
Yeah,
shoot back
youngest to
at
the
you too, right?
oldest. And I even said it in the song. This poor fat fuck, trying to make money off my name, calling a compilation, an album. I forgot what the fuck I said.
All I
But
really wanted was a little bit of weed money.
that flip a key money. Then you want to talk funny?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was a compilation, dog. Give me a quick 5-8 racks. I'm good. I just need to get
Yeah.
that money. Go buy me a couple P's, flip one, keep one. You know the fucking business.
So I gotta ask you a question, dog.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the first album that I started seeing that on there. Is your slingshot, bro? That's like your trademark. That's like the Mr. Shadow trademark for like the next 5-6 albums, bro. Now, did you
Yeah.
actually keep those, or you know what I'm saying? Do you have them hung up? This is the one I won. This is the one I wore on Mayhem Click, and this is the one I wore on. You know what I'm saying?
I got 'em-
like a football player
I
does
got 'em-
jerseys, dog.
I got them framed. Yeah, I got them framed like basketball jerseys. They're all from the youngest to the oldest year. So you got your 94s, 95, 2000s. And shit.
You got your game jerseys. You're like, this is from the Soy Chingon album, right?
Yeah, and then you got the big, and the one in the middle is the one that meant the most. You know what I mean?
And then from the Respect compilation, I changed it up with the black one here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I mean? I figured that black made me look skinnier, so I started wearing black.
I had
Yeah,
a clown,
man.
dog.
Yo, that shit.
You know what I asked him last
Glad,
time too? Hey, Albert, you know what I asked him last time too? I said, for your long socks, did they go up to your knee, past your thigh, or connect to your tank top?
Oh, he's a fool, man.
hey, and then Shadow texts me back. I'm like, he only texts me back to the knee. No, no laughing out loud, nothing like that. It's just to the knee.
Yeah, nah, to the knee, fool. If you really want to know.
I remember when Shadow was talking in an interview. I don't remember which one it was, but he's like, "Man, I did when you did that video, where you let your hair grow."
Oh fuck, crazy ass
Because
Mexicans.
Mexicans.
I don't know
Was
what
it
the
Crazy
fuck I
Ass
was
Mexicans?
thinking.
Yeah.
Yo, that was a hard ass track, bro.
Yeah, thank you, man. That song was dope, and it was a trip recording that video because after I recorded those scenes in my neighborhood, I went to Logan to the Chicano Park.
Yeah,
And I was recording over there, you know what I'm saying? And fools were doing their job. You know, they were fucking strolling the hood in their beach cruisers and mad dogging everybody. And then
and for people that don't know, dude, that's not the Logan Heights Chicano Park that's today. That's
back then you couldn't walk through that park, homie. My homeboy Happy from my neighborhood, rest in peace, got killed at that park in that bathroom. So definitely not the place you wanted to be in the 80s, 90s, you know, early 2000s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I took a risk and I went over there and I had the whole video people. We had a trailer with, you know, to change my wardrobe. And I remember Kool-Aid and E-Dub from Pocos Pero Locos were down here. And some fool on a beach cruiser pulled up to the director and he told him, "Hey, homie, do you know where you're at?" And he's like, "Yeah, we're Chicano Park now. Now this is Logan. You know what could happen to you right now?"
Fuck,
and the producer came over. He's like, "Hey, man, we gotta go. We gotta go right now." I was like, "Why?" This guy said he's gonna come back and shoot the whole place up.
We'll wrap it up now. Wrap it up.
And it's funny because as soon as he told me that, I shot 2 more scenes and then we dipped
Quickly, huh?
E-Dub and Kool-Aid were like, "Hey, man, we can't risk it, bro. We gotta get out of here." I was like, "Come on, dog." You know what I mean? I said he's probably tripping, homie. He's probably high on some shit. And they were like, "Nah, man, we got to get out of here." So we took off and finished it in my neighborhood.
But if fools were still going to set trip though, it'd be like, "Oh shit, it's Shadow recording out
here." Yeah. If they would have said it was, dog. The lucky part was that the producer didn't tell them, "Oh, we're here recording a video for Shadow." Nah, he just said, "Oh, yeah, we're here filming a music video." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they had already seen me rapping, seen the homie Bad Boy from Clica 1, bald headed, you know, dressed like a homie. So they were already tripping like, so who the fuck are these fools in my hood rapping, recording a video? You know what I mean? So luckily for the producer, he didn't mention any of our names. Otherwise, we probably would have been dead that day right there on the spot, or shot up or some shit.
Yeah, back then people didn't give a fuck, dog.
Nah.
Like, it was all street shit.
And he was hood patrolling on me. That fool was on his beach cruiser. Then he called his own. And then you started hearing the whistles and shit. Oh, pack your shit up. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You know what's up, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't no friendly shit, bro. Like, that was my rival neighborhood. But I went there on a whole different tip, trying to show the culture of my city. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know.
So I got a question for you.
Yeah.
It's kind of related to like your tank top. So on your Bounce Rock Skate Roll video,
yeah,
remember that one? How much weed did you guys smoke in that video, dog?
Oh my god!
Because it just looked like everybody was in that video, and it looked like you guys shot for a couple days, and it looked like you guys just didn't stop smoking the entire video, dog. Like, how much weed was smoked in that video? That's my question.
I think we smoked a whole elbow, dog.
Fuck.
Of some fire, though. You know, I was getting that fire.
Yeah.
So I was getting it from the White Boys in Point Loma before anybody was smoking chronic. A lot of chronic. I was getting it from these White Boys in Point Loma, and it was some super dank, bro. And it was just blunt. This is when I was smoking fucking like boxes of Swishers, the 50 box of Swishers. I was buying those bitches.
Remember Garcia Vegas?
Oh man, with honey.
Woo. Yeah, that shit was bomb. You know why I asked that question? Because it's like it seemed like every scene cut in that video, everybody had like
smoke.
Everybody that's full of smoke, and everybody had a freshly lit blunt or a freshly lit joint.
Oh yeah, we rolled about 30 of them before we even fucking started recording, dog, and just kept lighting them up. Like, hey, hand me another one. Give me another one. Yeah. I think they even caught me while I was rolling one.
No, yeah, I think so. Yeah, when I first seen that video, I was like, "Damn, dude!" Like,
yeah, it was definitely fucking claustrophobic because of the smoke.
Hell yeah,
that shit was crazy.
I got that DVD.
Dog, you have the tank top for that video?
Hey man,
Albert, do you have the tank top for that video?
No, I do not.
Do you want to buy
He wears
one?
it when he listens to it.
I have that one. I have that tank top, dude.
It still smells like weed.
Yeah, it still smells like weed. There's a couple seeds on it.
Trip out. The only fucking piece of clothing that I have that takes me back is the first fucking jersey I wore Until I Die, the album cover that says Shadow and it has SD in the front. I have that jersey.
You still wear it?
No, I wish my fat ass fit into it. I'm 3 times a man now.
Shit, I feel you, Playboy.
The girth is different.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Hey man, you know what?
Gravity's pull is heavier.
What I was gonna say earlier, I was gonna be like, man, I got more Mr. Shadow CDs than Mr. Shadow does.
You do. You do. I can tell you right now with all certainty that you do.
You know, at the end of the day, bro, sometimes you ain't got time to look back. You got to just keep going. You don't have that moment.
And you know what, dog? I see this a lot. Even my own homies, like Night Out, they like playing their own shit. They like listening to their shit while they drive, whatever. I don't like listening to my music, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Once I record it, it goes in the computer, and then it comes out to the fucking public, and that's it. I don't sit there and bump my shit. I don't sit there and I don't listen to rap, dog. Especially not mine. So, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm weird for that. I just don't like. I just don't like listening to my shit. Not that I think it's whack or it's not whack, or I just don't like listening to it after I make it.
I get it because I'm kind of the same way, dude.
I listen to it in the studio. You know what I mean? To see if there's anything I need to change before I leave the studio with the finished song. But besides that, I don't sit there and play my shit. You know what I'm saying?
I listen to this podcast sometimes.
I listen to it one time on Sunday just to see what it sounds like.
But it's different though because you guys are listening to see what you guys can do to better the show. You know what I mean?
True.
It's not like you're not listening to fucking toot your own horn. You're listening to see what you guys can do better and what else you can bring to the table or what else you could do that's different from other podcasts. Not necessarily to fucking, bump your own shit.
No doubt.
Yeah, true. That is true. Good point. Good fucking point.
So how many CDs do you have, Albert?
Of Mr. Shadow?
Yeah, count them right now.
Fuck. I got
2.
Till I Die. Hold on, no. This is the kind of words I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I got Till I Die. I got two copies of that.
That only counts as one.
Oh yeah. A while ago I said Shadow. It looked good. I got 2 copies of that album. One of them was a bootleg.
Hey, Shadow. Was it Till I Die or Born Without a Conscience?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, this just may be me. You had a song like about Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah, that was It was about Nielsen, Bundy, and Clyde.
Nielsen, Bundy, and Clyde.
What was the name of that song?
3 serial
Nielsen, Bundy,
killers.
and Clyde.
Nielsen, Bundy, and Clyde.
See, so when I'm looking at the albums like they have for sale and shit, that song's not on there.
What? That's not Born Without a Conscience.
Oh, you know what?
So look. So this one I'm looking at Discogs. This one says it was released in 1999. It's got your bald ass head on the back. Right? And the first track is Born Without a Conscience, Stalker of the Night, Take Your Bitch, Freaky, Party Goes On, One Man Battalion, Don't Stop Now, My Crime Pays, The Mistas, Smoker's Groove, Negative Behavior, My Strategy, Evil Deeds, and it says Untitled. It's like 4-second song. Put It Down, Cali, and Shake It in Your Boots. I never see a copy with that song on there.
Was it Until I Die? No.
No, hey, let me. So it tripped me out because on Spotify, there's an album of yours. It's Till I Die, but it has all the songs that GPA just mentioned.
Wow. Yeah, something got fucked up there, bro. Because that song is on that album, I think.
I know it's on that album because when you played it for me, that I think, and me personally, when you played me that album, that's my favorite song out of that album.
Nielsen,
Really?
Bundy, and Clyde?
Yeah, fuck yeah, that beat was banging, dude.
Yeah,
that shit was hard.
Let me see.
And then over the years, I've tried to find it, whether on YouTube, whether on, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always on Discogs looking for albums to buy and shit. And I was like, oh, let me see what that song is. And I know it said something like Clyde or whatever, right? And I could never find it.
What?
And it's not like they have different copies on here, dude. It's the same one.
Well,
that's wild. I never knew that.
School me, Albert.
All right, let me break it down real quick.
Break it down like a fraction.
Okay, on one of Mr. Shadow's albums, he doesn't have the song what's it called? On one of the Till I Die, he doesn't have Shadow of Your Death.
Oh, look at here. I just found Nielsen, Bundy, and Clyde with the Mr. Shadow Till I Die cover.
On what?
Two
On
of them.
Apple Music or something?
3 of them. YouTube.
What's it called again? Shit.
If you put Mr. Shadow, Nielsen,
Mr.
Bundy, and Clyde. Hey, dog, everybody put it as Till I Die record. What the hell? Oh, no. Right here is Born Without a Conscience. Right here. Boom. It's like the 5th one. Somebody posted it from Parkside, and it says Nielsen, Bundy, and Clyde, Mr. Shadow, but it says Till I Die.
Yeah,
What
and that's
the
not on
fuck?
that album. Even your crew did it, no? When you were with the entertainment company?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nielsen, Bundy, and Clyde was
Yeah.
on Till I Die.
Is it Until I Die?
No, it's not, because I'm looking at the thing
Holy
right now. I don't
shit.
see it at all.
Bro, it's on that album.
Are you looking at Are you looking at your track list right
Well,
now?
check it
On
out.
the CD or something?
No, it's on that album, bro.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, bro.
It's Until I Die?
it-
You got me tripping, and that's my record.
Bro, it's on there. It is on there, bro. It's on
Look
that
at
album.
this is what I'm looking
Till
at
I
right now,
Die.
dog. Till I Die. What goes around comes around. Can't be a player. Apocalypse. 61909. Me and my Shadow. That was Mr. Shadow's singing debut. Excited. Nobody does it like we can. El Matador. Go ahead. Let the mayhem begin. Excited radio version and rumors. There's no Nielsen, Bundy, and Clyde.
Nah, bro, look. Until I Die, it's number 15.
So there's
Nielsen,
different-
Bundy, and Clyde. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. When I released Till I Die in 1997, which was the first time it came out, which was my version of it with 13 songs only. Okay? When I got signed to Eastside Thump Universal, they added 3 more songs, which was Excited Part 2, Nielsen, Bundy, and
So
Clyde.
that's why I
and
heard it
Beware.
after that one, because that's when I was kicking it with you.
And that came out in 99.
Okay.
So when I sold the 50,000 out the trunk between 97 and 98, that's the original version of it, the one that I pressed with my money. I ran to the presser and got the boxes of CDs. That
Okay.
was the original one. Then when they signed me for that 1 and 2 options, which was Till I Die, Born Without a Conscience, Expect the Unexpected, that's when they added the 3 songs and re-released it in
Okay.
99.
That makes
Yeah,
more
I got
sense
it
now.
right. I got it right here. Song number 1, Till I Die. Number 2, What Goes Around Comes Around. Number 3, Can't Be a Player If You're a Hater. Number 4, Apocalypse. Number 5,
Yeah.
61909. Number 6,
Yeah, Nielsen, Bundy, and Clyde is
yep.
number
And
15.
then it's Beware after that. And then before that one,
Yeah,
it's
so-
Excited Part 2, which I like the best.
Cool.
And
So that's that album. It got released twice. For everybody who doesn't know, who thought it came out in 99, that album actually came out in 1997 with 13 songs. And when I got signed to Eastside Thump, they added 3 more songs.
You recorded
Well,
those
we
then
added
at
3
that
more
time, right?
songs. And
Okay, so that's how I heard
Yeah,
it, because
yeah.
you and I were kicking it during the Till I Die album. That's why when I heard it, I was like, oh, that shit's hard.
Yeah.
Okay, now I remember that. Now I kind of remember the story.
oh shit, then
yeah, so Nielsen, Bundy, and Clyde. That was about three of my
Mhm.
homies from my neighborhood. One that likes to stab, one that likes to shoot, and the other one I forgot what he does.
Ice
Okay.
Picks.
Ice Picks.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I got both those albums then.
That's Bugsy, Whisper. What the fuck else was it? Bugsy, Whisper, and somebody else. Chico.
Hey, now that I got both
Yeah.
those albums, I got both different versions.
Yeah, the one that I put out, it only has Beyond Entertainment on the back,
Yeah.
a little square. And then after that, it came out with Beyond Entertainment, Eastside Navarre,
Yes, there you go.
which was the distribution company.
Yes,
Yep.
Eastside.
That's crazy. I had to fucking think back a little
That's
bit.
Did you forget the lyrics?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, dog. I don't know a lot of my lyrics, bro. I have so much music and done so many features and I smoke so much weed, of course. But you know what I mean? It's impossible for me to remember And especially now that I have more Spanish albums and shit, it's crazy,
Don't
bro.
make me start
It's
fucking
crazy.
with
Oh, this guy's gonna tell you, no, you said that word wrong. That's the incorrect word for that.
Hey,
So I gotta ask you about this album, Doc. Pit
What up?
Boston.
yes. Yes.
So
Pit Boston. You want to hear a
That's
funny
why I'm
story about Pit Boston? My
No,
wife
did she?
just bought me. My wife just bought me 2 copies for $50.
oh no shit. Well, she got a good
Yeah.
deal, dog. Because
Yeah.
I'm looking right now and there's like, yeah, there's not shit. I don't trust them. They're from out of the United States, so they might be bootlegs.
I paid $120 for 2 albums plus the gas all the way to Norwalk.
That's
album
crazy.
was a bitch to find. Nobody could have find that album, but my homeboy that used to sell CDs at the discount mall told me, hey, I know a vato in Norwalk that has it. So guess what? I drove all the way to Norwalk and I got 2 of them. Hey, and I got
Hell
one
yeah.
still in the wrapper. What up?
Both of mine are in the Raptors.
So this album, this was after Expected and Expected. Was it directly
Yeah.
after, or did you have one in between that?
No, I think I had The Streets Are Calling. That the stuff with Focus for the
Okay.
Locals, I believe. That stuff came out before Pit Boston.
So that album, that album for me, I think that's my favorite one. And I don't really listen to like
cool.
a lot of my homie shit, but that album, dude, you know what I'm saying? We were hitting that on rotation pretty heavy. So tell me the story on how on recording that and how that was. Well, how was that project? Because that project sounded like it was on some really really street shit.
Yeah. So tip out on this. I'm not gonna say too much because you know there's legalities and shit, but this album originally was recorded for a homie from El Monte called his name was Big Jess. The homie we had it locked down, bro. This is where I brought Nancy Fletcher to sing the chorus for me. Where I brought Sugar Free to record that song for me. The homie had a 600 Benz coupe with a matching 600 Benz limo that he bought from Mike Tyson. He had Mike Tyson's Hummer with Team Tyson all over it. He, this dude, millionaire, bro. Millionaire cat. You know what I mean? Straight hustler. And make a long story short, when his place got raided and he got arrested, all that came to an end. You know what I'm saying? The hard drives, they took the computers, they took everything, dog. They left nothing. They gutted everything. So I stayed in contact with his mom and his sister and his brother-in-law. And he still funded it. He still funded Pit Boston, the second one. So what happened was they're like, dog, I had a whole album finished. I had one song to finish, and they raided the house the day I was going to go record. They called me. I was on my way up there. I was on my way to El Monte, and they called me. His bodyguard called me, and he's like, hey, dog, don't come to the studio. We're surrounded by yellow jackets. I was like, what? Damn, homie. So we made a U-turn. Came back to Diego, and then let the smoke settle and shit, and everything passed. And then I knew they would contact me, so they contacted me like, hey, bro, do you have a studio where we can record the songs again? I was like, record the songs again? What are you talking about, bro? Like, do you have the lyrics? I said, yeah, I got the lyrics, but I don't remember all of them. So I had a CDR of the copies of the songs that I would take home after my recording sessions. And I bullshit you not, 85% of the lyrics I got back through that way. I had to go back and hear the song, write them down, and have them on paper. And then I clicked up with Fingers and had them reproduce the whole record, and I redropped every song.
That's crazy.
On that album too.
But this time it worked out better because not only did I have Nancy Fletcher and Sugar Free, I had a 40 Glock. I got Corrupt. I got Roscoe. I got Dia Monique. I got the homie Converse. Just a bunch of shit. It all happened for a reason,
dope.
dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, brother.
The album wouldn't have got its shine or the features that it deserved the way it did come out. It wouldn't have happened if I wouldn't have went over to Fingers and just redid the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because the way I hooked up with Roscoe was because, like I said before, I was recording, and he literally, his best friend Bizzle, Brandon, lived 3 houses down from Fingers, or Flossie's house actually, because Fingers just worked there. But 3 houses down from Flossie's at the Purple Room, and Roscoe would go to Fingers like on daily basis just to chill with them and smoke and just shoot the shit. And that day that I was recording, Bizzle and Roscoe decided to come by, shoot the shit with Fingers, but I happened to be there recording. They heard my shit. We started chopping it up, smoking blunts. Next thing you know, we're fucking homies. We kick it every time I went over there. Hopped on my shit more than once. So we built a relationship. And then his brother Corrupt, of course, and he remembered me from the dancing, smoking, drinking, and he was like, "Oh shit." So it all worked out, bro. And almost every time I would go to Fingers, I would be chilling with Roscoe and his brother. So that was dope. You know what I'm saying? It was all genuine. It was all authentic. Nothing was bought. Nothing was paid for. It was just all out of love and motherfuckers feeling
no
the
doubt.
shit. You know?
No
But
doubt.
me and GP were talking about that album the other day. That album was like one of my favorites, bro.
Yeah, thank you. And Fingers, man, of course, definitely brought that talk box element to it, and a new sound that nobody was making. And then after I went there, everybody started going there. And I mean, after Pit Boston came out, oh god, everybody and their mother from San Diego to LA started to go to Fingers, dog, because they heard the production. You know what I'm saying? So that's like I said, it was an all around good situation.
So how'd you meet
for
him?
everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Fingers, who did I meet him through? Through my boy Frank Nitty from the Low Life. My boy Frank Nitty, man, another one of my solid homies from 20 plus, you know what I'm saying? He was there with me when I recorded the original version. You know, he brought Sugar Free, he brought Nancy Fletcher. You know, for those who don't know who Nancy Fletcher is, she's the one that sang the hook on Dr. Dre's Keep Your Head Ringing, that ring, ding dong. That's her. So that's who Nancy Fletcher is. And I got her on the song that I wrote for my homeboy Scrappy from my neighborhood, rest in peace. And man, she blessed me like a motherfucker on that song. That's one of my favorite songs.
That shit's hard.
How did you meet 40 Glock?
40 Glock, I met through Frank Nitty also. And it's crazy because even after I meet these cats, you know what I mean, and they get your number and you exchange numbers and they hit you, they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna be in the studio all day today right here in fucking Fontana, homie. Why don't you pull up?" 40 Glock was like, "Come through." I was like, "Okay, cool." I fucking head over there and, you know what I mean, and chill, dog. Just chill, record music, smoke blunts, shoot the shit. When I went over there, I remember too, they had a whole floor on the studio, dog, and there was about at least 25 Crips in that motherfucker when I went.
Oh yeah,
That's nuts.
That shit was deep,
I
homie.
follow that dude on Instagram.
And I even went to his studio in Colton, where he's from, his neighborhood, because he's a Colton Crip. And man, they were even deeper there and shit. So, you know, it's just, you treat people how you want to be treated, dog, you know, and I always treat people with respect, and the respect is mutual, and, you know, it's cool to have people that recognize the talent that not only blacks or white can do, you know, Mexicans can do it too.
I think he's locked up right now. Yeah,
Who, 40 Glock?
he was fighting a
That's
case.
crazy.
I follow the dude on Instagram. That fool's always trolling, bro.
There's people that do that.
Yeah, man, he was always trolling, bro.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I haven't seen anything lately on that dude. But that was a dope track. You and him on that one too.
Yeah, man,
What-
40 Glock's the homie.
Let me ask you, where did you shoot your video for? Was it was on the Name You Can't Touch? Oh, bounce, strut, skate, roll, triple T. Hey, that one. Who want to roll?
Bounce. Who want to roll?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, the weed smoke.
Oh, that's
See?
right.
Don't even remember because it's still high.
Damn. Hell yeah. And actually, I just fucking hit my
Still
pen
high to his
too. I'm
die.
stupid high. So we recorded that video at a house in my neighborhood, one of the homies' houses. And then And we went there and in Chula Vista at
Beachy Park
another
as well,
house.
right?
And then at Michi Park at my elementary school at Washington, right there in the back.
It's a school, no? Beachy Park is like there's a school behind it, no? Yeah.
Yeah, there's a school right next to it.
That's dope. I remember when I went with my homie, I'm like, man, we gotta find this park because you know your album cover is right there.
And yeah, people expect like to have this big ass park, and it's just a little corner. And shit. You know, it's like a little corner and the fucking field to the school and shit, and a little dog park right there.
How many neighborhoods are there right there in Little Italy?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just one. The next hood over is Old Town SD, a bunch of paisas. You know what I mean? Well, back then, that's what we used to call them and shit. Anyways.
Okay, don't let Brown hear that. Don't let Brown hear that one.
Yeah, you might want to edit that out. Yeah, so next to Wild Town is you got Old Town, San Diego, and then there's actually a gang in Mission Bay. You know what I'm saying? They got homies in Mission Bay. That's a neighborhood. And then let me see. Then, well, of course, to the right you got Sherman, Lomas, Logan. But we're the ones right on the bay, on the harbor.
I always thought there was two neighborhoods right there in the Beach Park.
No, I mean, there's two cliques in my neighborhood. There's the crazies and the crazy boys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you had the crazy girls, the girl clique. But I mean, what neighborhood doesn't have different?
Did y'all
cliques?
get along?
Yeah, I mean, some of the homies we get into it with different cats, but like I said, every neighborhood has hood problems and shit with, you know. But I had, you know, some of my homies are crazy, or they stab each other, shoot each other, and fucking yeah, it was pretty crazy. But you know, shit happens.
Yeah. What was the recording process like on that album? A Name You Can't Touch.
A Name You Can't Touch. Well, I was driving to LA every day because that album was recorded at E-Dub's studio in over there in the fuck Winnetka or some shit over there by it's past Hollywood, dog, off the 134.
Whatever happened with
past Canola. It's something Hills. Woodland Hills. There you go. Woodland Hills.
That's in the hood. That's
yeah. So I was driving over there every fucking day, recording that album and recording the Streets You're Calling, I think.
That was
yeah.
dope album too.
And those are the Poco Pero Locos records.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, whatever happened with it was Pocos Pero Locos that it was Kool-Aid and there was another dude.
Cuervo.
Yeah, Johnny Cuervo. Whatever happened to that cat?
He started to get bad habits, bro, and they let him go.
Okay. They always won.
Yeah, and then it was just Kool-Aid, and then I don't know what happened after that, but then they went off air, and now they're straight internet.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah,
I got that album too. The first, was it the first one that they dropped? Yeah,
the compilation.
What the fuck is it called? Isn't it just called Pocos
I don't
Pero
know.
Locos, the radio show? No.
Some shit. I know it has Pocos Pero Locos in it for sure. Hey, I was wearing a top in that cover too, a blue one.
That's number 34 there, Albert. Write that down in your catalog.
And
on
that one I do
on the
have.
corner of that CD case cover, homie, write number 34 because that's the number of the tank top for that video.
No, it's called
Yeah, the one in front of when I was in front of the Pocos
There we
Pero
go.
Locos
No,
catalog.
34.
That was another one.
Oh, that was
That was
35. Sorry.
Yeah. The one I was is called Pocos Pero Locos, the show.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
compilation.
That
So
one
Shadow,
had-
how was it? How
And
was
it
it?
had that one had Johnny and Kool-Aid on the cover,
Yeah.
right?
How was it recording for them, Doc?
Yeah.
Like dealing with that radio show with the whole
It was
the whole
cool.
process and all that.
It was cool, dog. It was cool. I mean, you know, E-Dub is super chill, dog. He's super chill, super talented, and you know what I'm saying? He's fucking super Mexican. He's the most Mexican Jew I know
Yeah.
because he's Jewish. But, you know, he's He's fucking dope, dog. He's a dope ass cat, man. He makes dope ass beats. He made a lot of those beats.
That's where he had a Sound of My Heater with Daz.
Sound of My Heater, he produced that. When I got Daz on it, yep. Which one? What else? Shit, almost every song on that album he produced.
Yeah, because you had Daz too on the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I came out on one of his songs. On one of Daz's. That was called "Just Keep It" or "Just Keeping It" or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite albums too.
So, look.
Let me see.
So when you record that, what do you prefer to do? Do you prefer features over recording a full album, or vice versa?
Nah, well, back then I was just trying to prove that I was doing the hottest shit with the hottest artists. You know what I'm saying? I was fucking kind of elbowing my way through the game. Like, okay, you guys think you're sick and you're doing this? Well, check this out. I'm gonna do it like this, and I got so and so on it. And then I got tired of the features, and I just started doing shit on my own. You know what I mean? Like, and then I started getting featured a lot on people's shit, and I stopped doing features for my records.
And like a feature, because I know this has happened to me. When a person says, "Hey, you want to get on the track with me?" You're like, "Yeah, let me check out the track," and the track sucks. What do you do? And what do you do then?
I tell them to get a
Straight
different
up,
beat. Yeah, dog. Like, look, as a matter, just because of the times, bro. Like, it's too easy to get a dope beat for you not to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could go on YouTube, like a beat, email the producer, and the next day you'll have a beat from him. And then he'll fucking tell you, "Do you want an exclusive?" And they start getting cocky and shit, But you could get a hot beat in minutes, dog. You just gotta look for it. And only because it's that easy, I'm that quick to say, get a different beat. Look, it's your album, it's your record, but if you want Shadow on it, you gotta get a different beat. Now, don't get me wrong, I'll fucking rap over country music, but if I'm gonna be featured on somebody's record, it better be a dope record. I don't want to be featured on some bullshit,
Shadow, there's Till I Die remix. Did you have anything to do with that track?
No, or that album, because after that there was like a Shadow mixtape or some bullshit. None of those records, bro. And that's what happens. Of course, I was young, I was stupid, didn't know shit about finances, didn't know how to save my money. Like, just do a quick math, bro. I was 16 years old when I sold 50,000 out the trunk at $7 a piece.
Yes,
you understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, with that kind of money, bro, I mean, I was spending it like I was making it, G. I didn't know there was a Merrill Lynch. I didn't know there was fucking people that advise you on how to, invest your finances. I didn't know about stocks. My parents didn't tell me shit because they were fucking living check to check. They didn't know about investing and all that shit, bro. And they didn't tell me my credit was the most important thing in my life. They didn't tell me that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I made sure I told my kids, because them motherfuckers are walking around with 7 fucking 50s and shit. You know what I mean?
That song was actually on an album called Old School Gangsta Tracks. It was You and Night Out. That's where I first heard it.
You and Night Out. That's my big bro. Shout out to my big bro Night Out.
That was
what about it? Yeah, that was the whole thing that, once I started, the people in the industry, they seen when I signed, and as a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say shit because it's gonna hit people from left side. I'm actually I'm in the works of trying to get my masters to certain records, because of certain situations that happened when I was under 18. I was only 16, and I had no legal representation. So, but that's a whole nother story. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy how I didn't know about management and how much a manager gets. Like, back then, they were telling me, bro, I'm going to tell you a quick story. And this is the reason why I parted ways with my quote-unquote manager. So, just out of love, because of the person that I am, bro, I was giving this person half of all my earnings. When I made that 350 G's, he got 175. just for fucking driving me around because he was driving me everywhere, and it was all about me and him. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what, dog? Here, you're gonna make the same shit I'm making. So everything I got, bro, from Till I Died to Expect the Unexpected, he got half. But then after they fucking started making, after the label was making money, and I'm not gonna say who's the one that pulled me to the side, but he pulled me to the side and he's like, hey bro, how much are you paying your manager? Because when we would walk into the label, like, this was my manager, homie. Like, this is Shadow's manager. You know what I mean? Anything that have to do about finances or anything, you talk to him, you know? And finally somebody said, hey bro, if the label's making this much money off of you, we know you gotta be making good money. I was like, no, I just give them half, bro. I give them half my money. And they were like, what? They were like, you're giving them 50% of your earnings? I said, yeah. Why? Because he does everything with me, dog. Like, I'm here because of him. He got me here. He's reading my contracts, telling me yes, no, ask for more. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was right. And he's like, look, Tommy Mottola. If you guys don't know who that is, look him up.
Big one.
One of the biggest names.
Legendary.
You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. You know what I'm saying? And those people, dog, were getting 23% tops. That's tops, homie. I'm talking about, this felt like the 50% for them because they were getting top money. Any top manager was getting 20%. And I was like, whoa. So you mean to tell me that if I was to pay him 25, he'd be making good money? He's like, of course. He goes, Shadow, he's your manager. He's not writing your songs for you, is he? I was like, hell no. Is he recording the songs for you? No. So why is it fair for you to give him 50%?
Was he paid for the album though to get recorded and what's so or no? Production, beats?
For the first album, no. The first album, yeah. Actually, for the first album, yes. Because we went from slanging crystal, homie, to buying beats to make money off this music shit. You know, once we got this album done and we see how much money it was generating, we were on the road for weeks, months at the time, selling this product. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. So, I didn't think I was doing wrong by giving them 50%. I felt good. I felt righteous. I was taking care of him. He was living good, had a new car. He didn't like new cars, so he went and bought himself an old school Cadillac, cashed it out, nice and jeweled up. His kids are nicely dressed. Yeah, homie was living off of me. I mean, he was doing his thing on the side, but his majority of the money now was coming in from my shit. So this fool put that in my ear, and then he kept telling me, and then he called me and like, hey, bro, just think about what I told you, man. Like, you know, I know he's your homeboy, and I know you guys got love for each other, but what's right is right. And if you're going to do this for the long run, you can't be giving 50% of your earnings just because he's giving you rides places.
Yeah.
I was like,
so when you guys...
Okay. So I thought about it. And I was like, yeah. And when shit hit the fan, he didn't like it too much, dog. So he started releasing music of mine without permission, trying to get back to me because of the money he wasn't making no more. And I think Till I Die got sold like 2 or 3 times to different people, to where Eastside had to buy it back.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and then Eastside and Thump would get at me like, hey, what the fuck's going on? I'm like, hey, homie, I don't know. I don't fuck with this person no more. So whatever dealings you got with him, I have nothing to do with, because I don't even associate myself with them right now, dog. Like, we don't even talk. So what you guys are doing to yourself on your own. Like, I have no part of this. So he kept doing that and remixing songs, because he would have copies of the songs. He would remix the songs, and he would fucking, re-release them under different titles and stupid shit, dog. Just trying to make money off of old music, dog. And, finally I put a stop to it, and that's it. That's the last of it.
Live and learn, huh? Live and learn.
Oh yeah, live and learn like a motherfucker.
Shit like that
dog.
happens all the time, though, man. You know what I'm saying? It happens all the time.
Yeah, but imagine if that person would have pulled me to the side.
That would have been crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it would have took me a longer time to recover and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, It's crazy, bro. And again, if he was really my homie, dog, he would have told me, hey, dog, fucking, you know, look, give me fucking this much. But nah, he stopped fucking. I'm going to keep it coming at 50%.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
You know, people had it good. I ain't going to lie. But you know what? You live and you learn,
sure.
pimp. That's it.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
GP, you're right, man. This music industry is horrible, bro.
Hey, bro.
It's the worst.
The
bro.
Shadows.
I would look. My son wanted to start music, and he raps, dog. He has a few songs done, and he's dope. I'm not gonna lie, my son is dope. But I'm glad he's becoming an electrician, and he's fucking working on over there at the fucking amphibious base with the Navy SEALs and shit. And you know what I mean? I kept him out of gang banging. I kept him off of drugs. He does music and likes music, but I would never want him to fucking go through the shit that I had to go through. You know what I mean? And I would never let that happen to him. I would use every fucking access I have to make him avoid that.
That's
you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy, dog. The game is full of snakes. That's why I'm always by myself, bro. In the music game, I don't roll with a camp. Like I got a lot of homies I'm down with. I support their music. I support what they're doing, but there's also a lot of phony bullshit out there, bro, that, you know, and I get it. You know, people go to jail and they come out and they think they're tough because they did so-and-so years in the pen. Okay, well, that's good for you, bro. Like, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not cool with that shit, dog, when they come out and try to fucking act like they're Superman because they did some time in the joint. Like, I got homies doing life. What's your point? You know what I'm saying? Like, and the reason you did time is because you're stupid and got caught, not because you're fucking slick and never got caught. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, Jeepers knows how I used to get down, bro. I don't just rap about it back then, dog. I was living it, homie. You know what I'm saying? Back then when I said I did something and I had something, I really did that and I had that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And I got people that could fucking attest for that and say, yes, he did. You know what I mean? I'm not lying on my music. And GPA can tell you, bro. I used to have a house full of fucking felons in my house, dog. From GPA. I mean, dog, I could say names, dog, like of some real gangsters from San Diego, dog. And you know what I'm saying? That's how I used to be, though. I used to be that motherfucker, dog, that everybody from every hood was good with. I used to go to every hood and be good. And I took care of people, bro.
That's for sure.
And my kids' baptisms, bro, it was all fucking felons or ex-felons.
Yep.
Yeah.
From every different neighborhood in San Diego.
That's crazy.
From Southeast
It
to
was
South
street
Bay.
music, man. That's what it was. Everybody was around. Yep.
You know?
So let me ask you this, dog. But so you said you kind of gave your kind of journey on bad choices in the music industry, and then you touched on, like, you know, if your son wanted to really get serious about the music, that you would guide him and make sure he doesn't go down the wrong route, right? So looking at just music in general, I mean, we could say whatever genre it is, though, but I think at the end of the day, it still happens, dude. Right? Even the stories, even you telling your story, you know, a story like NWA is a story like Brother Lynch Hungs, you know what I'm saying? There's all these stories of these people that just not getting what they're due. Do you think it's because the generation coming up now, they're either they don't think it's going to happen to them and don't want to listen, or they actually just don't understand?
I mean, they don't understand, dog. I mean, look at these cats. They think snitching is cool.
Yeah.
Like, since when is snitching cool, dog? Like, to this day, that's one of my highest not to do, dog.
Yeah.
Like, cut my tongue if I ever do, bro.
Yeah.
Like, really?
Yeah.
Pointing fingers, cut my motherfucking hand off, bro. Like, and I'm sorry if I seem aggravated, bro. It's because these kids don't understand, dog, that back then they would have got shot for some of the dumbest shit they've done.
Yeah, what you're
know
touching
I mean?
on, too, is not just music kids, dude. It's just kids in general. Kids in general. This generation.
The generation, bro. It's the generation, dog. And it's you know what I mean? We're really a dying breed, bro.
And do you think that, so I
literally,
who was it? I think it was my aunt. We were talking about that, right? Just about like what you were saying, like, you know, there's certain individuals out there that, you know, go snitch on their homies and now they're trying to be out in the business and be a music artist again, right? And it's like, is it because the generation coming They watch a lot of movies because a lot of movies are like that now, right? And even some of the good movies, dog. Even some of the good movies like Goodfellas. That's a movie about that's a movie about
they watch
a
a lot of this is the problem. They watch a lot of social media.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers watch. They're on their phones and their computers more than they're on watching TV, dog.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And they believe everything they fucking see. They're fucking idiots. You know what I'm like? It's, you know what I mean? Like, since when is it cool to disrespect elders, bro? And record it and fucking.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Really? And I don't even want to touch that subject because, man, that's a whole.
Or
even
even eating,
monster,
eating
homie,
soap, bro. Remember
people,
the thing was eating soap, the pods.
Any of those dumbass challenges,
stupid,
bro.
Man.
Any of those dumbass challenges, bro. You know what I mean? It's just it's raising kids the wrong way. The fucking social media is what's raising these kids, dog.
Yeah.
You got fucking little girls making only fan pages and shit, being sluts and shit, thinking they're doing something with their life because they're getting paid for showing their ass and tits. Really?
Yeah.
I'll be damned if my daughter, homie. Oh my god.
Holy
shit,
books,
bro.
player.
Man, I'm with you on that.
If I ain't in there with you.
You know what I mean? Like, I managed to get
together,
my
man.
daughter, homie. Like, look, my Gigi's 19, homie. I got blessed and kept her out of, dumb shit. And she's doing things. She got her own fucking, new Maxima. She's going to school in fucking Temecula to fucking become a X-ray technician. I mean, she's doing her shit, bro. She's doing what she wants to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very proud of that, dog. I'm proud of myself for that because not a lot of cats can say that because there's a lot of people that go on the net, act like they're the shit, but they're piece of shit fathers, homie.
Yeah, no
that
doubt.
ain't cool. I'm a dad first more than
For
anything.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
And I don't care. And if you're a deadbeat dad, you're a piece of shit. And you heard it from me.
Amen to
I
that.
said it.
Hell yeah, dude.
Take care of your kids, man. It ain't their fault that you wanted to be a fucking horn dog and not take care of your responsibilities, homie. That ain't cool, dog.
Yeah.
Be a man. You know what I mean? You're man enough to go get at that bitch. You better be man enough to take care of your kids.
14.
If not, you're the biggest bitch there is.
You're a
homie.
14 win,
Straight up.
Albert.
When I got my big mom pregnant.
When you masturbated
First. You were 14?
when you had your first baby.
Fuck that. Couldn't imagine that, dog.
Man. Well, at 14, what was I doing at 14? I was driving around with Night Owl and shit, going to parties in fucking Palmdale with Johnny J and Sir Jinx and Ice Cube and we went to Johnny J's house, rest in peace, in
crazy,
Palmdale.
dog.
I remember
It's
that
just
shit.
how fools from North County do it. You know what I'm saying?
I guess so, dog. have babies and listen to Rico Suave.
Hey.
I know he is. He was a down ass gangster in Colors on me.
Oh, who was it? Sapo?
There ain't no future in it, homie. I don't know what his name was. That's Gerardo.
Blood in, blood out.
Funny.
dog.
Was he the homie? What was that? Nah, that's too new. Hey, I think Boulevard Nights
Boulevard
was
Nights
more
was the
believable.
shit, dog.
Hey, till you found out
Ooh.
Chuka was gay.
Yeah, I still want to
Hey,
fuck
you know
with Big
what?
Puppet, homie.
And I'm not saying that. I don't say that to diss the homie Danny De La Paz. Much love to the homie, dog, because I met him and we took pictures and he's real cool. But a lot of people that I know, and they meet Danny and they're like, I didn't know that fool was. Man, he just fucked up the whole Boulevard Nights for me.
You know
dog.
what? At the end of the day,
Like,
dog,
why?
that movie was a badass movie, right? I remember seeing that
Fuck
movie when I
yeah.
was
To
3
this
years
day,
old,
that shit's
homie,
still
at
sick.
Harbor Drive-In
Whoa,
in
whoa,
National
whoa,
City,
whoa.
bro.
Who-
I was
who's
3.
gay?
Huh?
Who's gay?
Are you keeping up here, bro? We gotta say it again.
Is he? Nah. Are you talking about like real life in the movie?
No, real life, homie.
Are you
This fool.
serious?
Nah, and like,
He's
yeah,
been lost
dog,
the entire
like I said,
conversation. He's like, what?
I know he's been mesmerized
What?
the whole time and shit. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, nah, but like I said, shout out to the homie. He's real cool people. I ain't got nothing against gay people, but it throws people off when they don't know that that's the way he really is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
People are like, nah, they can't believe it. And when they do find out that it's a fact, then they're like, oh shit, nah, that just fucked up the whole, Boulevard Nights for me. Why? Well, because he was this big ass super cholo.
American me.
American Me, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
Don't look at me.
that was kind of suspect because he's
you know
already
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
pen.
He was volunteering for shit. So, but,
Yeah.
But yeah, it is what it is, man. People, some people accept it, some people trip the fuck out and don't. But
the fucking movie,
Hey.
is, the fucking movie is timeless.
He's
It's a timeless
living
movie,
nice.
homie.
Fuck yeah, that's
It's
a
like
classic.
you guys,
homie.
man. Both of you motherfuckers are legends, bro.
Man, we just do what we do, man.
That's
we
what
ain't
I'm
no
saying.
damn legend.
There you go.
Well, at least
there
I
you go. You sound like this dude. Hey, you
Look,
sound like this dude GTA
Check this
that
out, dog. The other day, homie, I heard this fool on the net start talking about, yeah, you're looking at the GOAT. You better show respect when you see him. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. Like, he kept saying he was the fucking GOAT. And you know what? Maybe you are a stinky ass GOAT, but you're not the
Wow.
greatest of all time. I'm
You're
gonna tell you that right now.
you're
You know
beating
what I'm
it
saying?
ready to happen.
Exactly. You're fucking. You let your fans, you let the people say that, bro. You don't go around tooting your own horn. Oh, I'm a legend. I'm the fucking GOAT. I'm this. I'm that. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some whole nother level. That's some whole nother level of having your head up your ass shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, smell the coffee, homie. That you ain't the only one, and there's always gonna be somebody bigger
That's
and
right.
greater than you.
That's
So
right.
tone it down a bit.
That's
Tone
one
it
of the-
down a
hey,
bit.
That's one of the
You know
first
what I'm
things I told GPA when I met him and I talked to him. Man, you a motherfucking legend, dog.
What? Tone it down?
Tone it down, shit. You know I don't know you toned up, homie.
I
Fool's
know.
like, that fool's like,
That's crazy. Nah, and you know what, dog? I mean, yeah, we get that, homie. We get that. Like when I go to Mexico or do shows here, you always get that. But I just do what I do, bro. I don't do it to be called a legend. I don't do it to be called fucking the GOAT. Don't call me a fucking GOAT. You know what I
Call me
mean?
a Sasquatch.
I'm a good dog. Like, just call me whatever. Just appreciate my music, and I give them the same love back, and thank you, and I appreciate it. And if that's your opinion, cool. I value it. If not, so what? I don't lose sleep over being
No
a
doubt.
legend or not.
It's not
Hey,
going to deter you on what you're doing either.
hey, I'm gonna
Hell
ask a
no.
question real quick. Put you on the spot.
Please
Put both of
do.
you on the spot.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, look at GP. I already know, dog.
No, I don't. I feel like I have this feeling I'm gonna be let down a little bit because the hype is bigger than the bite. You know what I mean?
Ready. LR GPA exclusive.
A ver, what's the
Get
question?
the blowhorn in here. Vroom, vroom. Hey, will we ever get to hear a GPA shadow track?
Of course. Of course.
Of course. I'm one of the only cats that get the
Of course.
privilege of doing that.
Put you this way. I
that's-
don't know how you perceive this. At any given moment in my life, whether I quit rapping or not, if Shadow calls and asks me to be on a track, I will get on the mic for him. Period.
There you go.
So
Okay.
here's a good story. When Shadow did the Respect compilation,
Yeah.
I'm on a track there. I wasn't even rapping then, bro. Shadow just happened to be at my house and said, "Hey, I'm working on this compilation. Have you recorded it all?" Actually, I did. I did like last week just to see what I could do. I showed him the track, and guess what? The track landed up being on that compilation.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? This is something like for us, for at least I can speak on my end. Like when it comes to Shadow, it's not music to me. It's us hanging out. It's us hanging out.
No. Hell yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's
Yep.
like us hanging out. All that does is bring good music. It brings a good song because that's one of the things we have in common.
Yeah. See, but the thing is
sir.
about both of you guys, like you guys are humble, bro. Like straight up humble, you know.
Usually, cute guys are, dog.
Well, we just keep it. We just keep it real, dog. There's no need to try to
We're
be
Virgos,
somebody
too.
you're not. Like
We're Virgos.
hell yeah. He's a Virgo
Yeah,
like
who's
a
a Virgo?
motherfucker.
Both of us are.
So am
Me
I.
and GPA.
Well, there you go.
August
No, you're
31st.
not.
Oh yeah, you're on the He's on the lighter
Oh,
side of Virgo.
Oh yeah, huh? You guys are
You're not
September.
an
You guys are
in-depth,
September.
in-depth Virgo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Damn, bro.
He's
13 plus 1.
He's the 13 plus 1, and I'm the 6. You don't know
No,
that.
you don't know
already.
that one.
What is it again? Drop it.
Well, it's because
No, well, back in
when
the
it
day
meant something,
when Jeepers was still into
when I was
his
still
banging,
so people would ask me,
when he was still,
go ahead.
yeah.
Me,
How
I'm
old are you?
45. I just turned 45, bro.
And he'd be like,
But then people were like, hey, what's up? So, hey, my birthday's next week. Well, when's your birthday? Oh, it's September 13 plus 1. And they're like, what? Because I wouldn't say the other number. Because I am
Oh, yeah,
born. I mean, I
14.
say it now. I ain't tripping. I was born on the 14th, but I wouldn't say it back then. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I was born on September 13 plus 1.
and hey, you know what? If you notice, a lot of my records, I would either skip the 13. I would go from 13 to 15 and then 16, 17.
When you guys,
That shit's
before
funny,
you guys
bro.
met, because you guys are from different neighborhoods, did you guys in neighborhoods get along, or was it kind of beef?
Nah, man. Want me to tell you a story about when GTA chased me?
Go ahead and tell them the story, dog.
Hey, for crossing them out in a notebook.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Go ahead and tell
'cause
them the
he
story,
wrote-
dog. Tell them
He
the
wrote on
story.
his cousin's notebook. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. You know, I'm gonna keep it real. He wrote, and this was because of fucking Brown's ass too. Brown fucking 7'3" or whatever his
Shout out,
fucking
Brown.
shit is.
Shout
So-
out to Brown.
What's up, Brownie? So, anyways, I would be at Brown's house a lot, or he would be at mine also, and he would bring his notebook with him, his lyrics, because we would do songs, fuck around, write whatever, And one day, his cousin showed me the binder, and she had wrote on it, and then this who had wrote on that and put his his gang. He put Paradise Hills. Shooter and all this and that. I was like, okay. And I was a little dumbass, so I crossed them out and put Watch Town and shit. Gang banging. And I guess he's seen the notebook when Brown went over there. And then one time, this fool went to Lomas and shit and fucking chased me on my lowrider bike.
What the fuck? Did he catch you?
Nah. You
Yeah,
got
he
in the
caught me when I
house.
got to
You
my
got in
door.
the house. You wouldn't come out.
Oh,
Fuck,
man.
man.
That shit was, I was like,
Shit.
how old was I, dog? I was like fucking
Yeah, that was
13,
like
14.
16, 17. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So GP, you went straight to the
That shit
point.
was bad, but you know what? Because this one was in a car, fool. So I was like, oh hell no, these.
Hey, well,
three of them
you
gonna
fucking
jump me.
mobbed on that because I remember we rolled up on you or you were at the Z90 bus, homie. And I was like, oh, that's that fool right there.
Yeah.
And dude, he was mobbing. I never seen somebody ride a lowrider bike so fast. I'm not talking like it was.
Hey,
It
that
was
fucking
bouncing.
that fucking spring almost
Scraping,
popped
yeah.
out. Hey, fool, and trip out. I was at the fucking Z90 bus right there at the store and shit. And then a few years later, that same bus went to pick me
That's
up in
right.
front of my mom's house
That's right.
to go do a show with Lighter Shade of Brown inside of
Hey,
it.
Shadow was like, I fuck GPA. So see what he says now. Huh? Nah.
Hey, GP. So
What's up?
You went fucking looking for Shadow?
Yeah, sometimes you got to do shit like that, dog. I'm not, like I told you, I'm not proud of all my moments in life, bro.
Hey, homie, we were
Yeah.
active, bro.
You know, hey,
And you know,
There's-
I was already living in a
Yeah.
fucking rival neighborhood. I was living in Lomas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm from the west side, and I was in Lomas, and then I got this fool from fucking
Yeah.
PH chasing me.
Fuck.
you know, not one of my proud moments.
Hey, man. You know what
I just
Gas
think
was less
they got it
expensive
bad,
then.
You know what I'm picturing? And on Friday, when that fool's running off with the bike.
Oh yeah, dude, that's what it
Knocked the
looked
track
like.
ends over.
That's what it looked like. We cut
I
through
was
my
smashed,
dude.
man.
I was dude, and back then I wasn't as chunky as I am now. I was athletic, so I was booking.
Oh yeah, we were both athletic. That's why I booked it.
I was booking.
That's funny.
He barely got it. He barely got to his apartment.
I even
Yeah.
like in the nick of time, bro.
Oh, so you didn't, GP, so you didn't catch him.
No,
Nah,
I was driving.
got
I
him
was
to my
driving,
house.
and I left my car there.
Oh shit!
So I had my cousin with me. And so I was, that's it, boom. And I popped the car in park and I booked because I thought I was going to get him at the bus. But I didn't. He just kept he mobbed out on me, dude. He juked me and I was like, oh, motherfucker. And I was like, yeah.
So let me get this. So you saw him, so you guys saw
I was
each other
just,
and it was on site.
hey, homie, I got
Dude, I
got
remember
chased
the look
by
on his
some
face,
Lomas,
dog, when we pulled up because he knew my car. So once I pulled up in my car, he was like, oh, shit. And just like, done.
Yeah, I was gone.
Good times,
So
man.
fucking.
Oh man,
I would have
that shit funny
caught
as
you,
fuck,
and then we would have talked about it. we went in a fight, like, so what would you say? Why'd you cross me out?
Oh,
all that just to
funny,
talk.
dog.
so he fucking just crossed you out, huh?
Yeah, man. I didn't even remember why I went over there that day, but now I do. See, now, like I said again, Albert, there's certain things in my life that I've done that I'm not always proud about. Looking in hindsight, dude, who was the idiot? I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went clear out of my way. I cleared 15, 20 minutes away from my pad, homie, to go look for him, dog. Come on.
Oh,
Dude, I
no.
just
shit.
picture that shit, bro.
That's funny.
It's not one of the highlights of my life.
Fuck, dude. That was exclusive right there, man.
Yeah.
And after that, did you guys ever run into each other again?
Yeah, at the car show.
Okay.
At the car show at at Southwest High School, Majestic's car show. Little was the one that set that up. I was there to perform with him.
Yeah.
And me and Little were walking towards the stage, and then he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And he goes, "Hey, Shadow GPA Shadow." And that's when we saw each other again. I was like, "What's up? Hey, let's go do this real quick." So we walked away. Like I told you when our interview, we needed to handle. You know what I'm saying? And we're brothers today.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It wasn't that, hey,
yeah.
no diss tracks needed to be done. No fucking, hey, he said shit. Nothing like, hey, I got deep with my homeboys and now we're going to address it. Nah, I was like, hey, everybody stay here. Let's go around the corner and let's go work this out. And when it's said and done, you shake hands, dog, and you forgive. And you move on. Nowadays, people don't understand that concept because they weren't raised that way. You know what I'm saying? You got too many people out here that have an issue with somebody. It could even be their friend, bro. They have an issue with somebody, dog, and instead of getting down or scrapping or talking it out or whatever, they're quick to pull a gun because they think it's hard.
Yeah.
Which it comes back to that whole generation shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just different, bro. It's just
raised
different. Like, I wish these motherfuckers didn't have. Yeah, I wish they didn't have computers so they can really enjoy their life, homie, the way we did, dog. Like, we had fun, bro. Like, these kids ain't having fun. They're trying to impress everybody, dog. Like, these kids, you know, they ain't being themselves, dog, because the internet's not letting them, G, and it's embarrassing and it's sad. It's sad to see that these kids are being consumed by their fucking social media platforms, whether it's Facebook, fucking Instagram, whatever the fuck it may be. Now you got, you know, these fucking TikTok shits or whatever it is, and it's every day something else comes out that knows that these kids are gonna fuck with, homie. You know, and it has to do with the phone and taking pictures and shit. Like, you know, some people can't handle that. Yeah, man, some people can't handle that, dog, and it's too much for them, and they end up doing stupid stuff, and you know, it's a demon, homie. It's a demon in itself, and if you let it consume you, it will.
I got two homies that didn't like each other. They got down, and then I thought they were gonna just start throwing body shots. No, one of the other homies poked that fool's eyes, dog.
Stupid, man. But you know, hey, so look at it this way. Look at it this way, dog. That whole story Shadow told about the bike and all that, right? And then, you know what I'm saying, we meet each other at the car show. You know what came from that? You know what came from all of that?
What?
Negative Behavior song. That's the song we recorded like the next week after that.
Yeah.
All that shit, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, being from going having some pretty bad blood to like, hey, are you good? Let's blah blah blah. All right. Now we're good. Let's record.
Let me ask you a question. When you went into your apartment, did you leave the lowrider back outside, or did you put it inside with you?
Nah, he left it outside.
I know, I left it outside. No, but by then I was already at my little 25, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like again, we were active, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told myself, this fool kicks my door down or something, he's gonna get shot in the leg, homie, straight up. I had my 25 in my pocket. I was like, yeah.
And then my thought process was, I'm not gonna kick his door down because I got love for his mom. I'm not gonna do that, so I'd have her pay for a fucking door replacement. Like, you know what I mean? Because his mom, you know, shouts out to his mom and dad. Rest in peace, your pops. I mean, I remember going there and having barbecues and shit. So,
right.
Yeah. GP's like, better, man.
Yeah, like, yeah, that's what I thought. What up, then?
Man.
What up, then? We would have stood in a circle and bumped chests for like 10 minutes. I mean,
fuck, bro. I'm over here dying, bro. It's so funny. So, you guys kicked it on a like personal level, huh? From what you guys are telling me.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's my brother, homie. Like, we don't have to make music, dog. We get together and it's family, dog. You know, like I said.
You know what I'm saying? Like my little babies played with his little babies when we had kids. Me and him be in the back. You know what I'm saying? Me being in the back, hanging out with him. My wife and his ex would be out there chilling, and then the kids would be playing. It was like that. We were a family, bro. It was a family environment.
Yeah, homie. Like,
that's dope, dude.
Yeah,
that's fucking dope. That's crazy.
So it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's very few people on that level in my life where I can say, like, hey, like, this dude's supported me in everything that I've done.
Yeah. A lot of people ask me, oh, how'd you meet Shadow? People ask me that.
Did you tell me you're a backup dancer?
That's a story. It's hey, you know what? That's a story. That's a story in itself, dog. That's the way I met the way I met Albert. It's a trip. All right, so I had my first stroke in 2009, and I land at the fucking hospital in Escondido over there. It's not even there anymore. I think it's fucking because they got a new one now. But at the hospital in Escondido, Palomar, I was there while I had my stroke, and Albert was the one that pushed me from my room to the place where I was gonna get my test done.
Really?
Yeah. He was my whatever they're called. I don't know, but he's the one that pushed my fucking my
transport.
He's the one that pushed my fucking hospital bed to some fucking cold ass place outside to go get X-rays done. I don't know what the fuck place that was, but I had to go outside the building to go get an X-ray. I was like, what the fuck? So, yeah, this will push me there and push me back to my room and shit.
Yep.
So, Albert, did you fanboy out?
Oh, I was fucking like start. Oh, shit.
Yeah, he did. But I was all fucked up, bro. So, you know, when I was at my weakest point, you know, when I met him, and you know, he wasn't like overwhelming and like, you know, but he subtly told me like, hey, bro, I like your shit. You know,
here's an extra Jello.
For real. Here's some extra chips of ice and shit.
Here's a Pop-Tart, dude. Like, I always carry extra.
Yeah, this was his transport, man. So he was just taking me in and out of the room and shit.
Can I get an extra Jello?
Right? Hey, bro, you think you give me an extra pillow and a blanket?
Hey, dude. Hey, next Wednesday, you think I can have a Cinnabon? I don't know.
But
Like, matter of fact,
that's how I met Albert.
That's crazy, dude.
That's how I met him, dog.
Shadow, remember we went to the studio up in, what was it, at Studio One?
Studio One in Corona.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
Yeah, man, that studio was cool.
You don't go there no more?
Nah, they moved it. They moved it to a different place. And when they did that, they were only doing certain days that weren't working for me. So it just started to get less and less time. And then I never went to the new place. I was always invited, but I never went because it was just my schedule wasn't allowing it. So I never made it. But yeah, that's the homie. Shout out to Jose Herrera.
Yeah,
owner of Studio One.
How about you still outside Blaze?
Yeah, that's my dude, man. Yeah, he's out there. He lives in I believe he lives in Ventura or Oxnard right now. But yeah, but that's my dude, man. He got some hot ass shit. He's a spitter and a producer. He spits in English and Spanish. He's super dope. Shout out to Oside. What's up, Oside?
Hell yeah. So now this time that you and Little One got in the studio, was it because you guys are older, more mature now? Was it totally different than from back in the days?
Nah, dog. The chemistry's always been the same, bro. And I can say that, every time we make music, it's crazy the way it just meshes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's cool because he has a higher pitch, high energy voice. You know what I'm saying? And I tend to I like to aggressively chill on mine. I use my voice in its entirety when I'm in the fucking booth, and it sounds like I'm forcing it, but that's just the way I'm spitting it.
Yes. Hell yeah. So you're gonna drop that, like you said at the beginning of this interview. You're gonna drop physical copies first, right?
Yeah, we're gonna drop physical copies first, and then after that, we're gonna put it on digital. But we want to see how many of these people really want to hear a Mister's album. So we're gonna press it up physically, and then I'm gonna be dropping singles of English and Spanish. And then
so what do you got coming up on your solo tip? So
so I have an English album called Loyal to the Soil that it's already finished. And I've been releasing songs. If you guys been seeing my posts, those are songs from that album. The newer stuff is from that album. And then I've been releasing Spanish songs, which is from my Spanish album that's coming out, which is Nací Sin Conciencia, which is Born Without a Conscience. And
you're still doing that? Like, you're gonna go do Spanish versions of the titles of your previous albums, like you said before?
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do in regards to the titles. I'm gonna mirror all my English titles in Spanish. So Hasta la Muerte, Till I Die, Born Without a Conscience, Nací Sin Conciencia, and then after this one's gonna be Expect the Unexpected in Spanish. So,
but all new content, right? You're not
Espera lo inesperado.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Come on, man, you can't test me, boy. So
when are you gonna release the English album?
The English album probably early next year. I was gonna release it, but then I had my stroke a few months ago, and I'm still not 100% back, but the clock don't stop, man. So
no doubt, positive vibes your way, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So, hey, bro, I know a lot of people are wondering. So, did it happen right away, or you didn't start feeling well, right?
Same thing that happened last time, bro. I went to sleep and woke up with the symptoms.
Yeah,
it happened in my sleep.
Oh, okay.
And except this time they found a cavernoma at the stem of my brain, which explains why my blood vessels tends to swell up, and then it swells so much that I had a needle poke leak of blood come out of my vessel, and that was enough to fuck me up. So, it's crazy, man. Live healthy and fucking, tell your loved ones you love them every day, because it's crazy out here.
Yeah, I remember I was on.
And listen to your body.
Listen to the dog. I started taking this CMOS. Dog, it's crazy, bro. I went through a detox where I sweated shit out. I lost 8 pounds in 6 days. Definitely giving me new life, bro. So, if you guys want to look it up, hit them up. It's called CMOS, bro. And it has 92 minerals and all kinds of vitamins, and it's wonderful, bro, and it's superfood. And you guys want to know more about it? Just look up New Life CMOS.
Okay.
New Life CMOS, and you guys will see what I'm talking about, man.
Yeah, I need to lose some weight.
Me too.
Yeah, so it's been working out, bro. It's not the greatest tasting thing in the world, but you know what? If you just overlook the taste and you think about why you're doing it, it won't even faze you.
Yeah, it's funny you said it, because like this week I started taking these natural immune shots. So it's like this little bottle of like all this shit in it, like ginger and turmeric and.
Oh, is that the one you put in a drink?
Yeah, but you drink this one straight out of the bottle. You don't put it in a drink. You shake that up, dog, and I could take that straight to the head, bro.
Oh man.
But you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, dog, like with all this shit going on, we're not getting any younger.
Yeah.
Like you just need to be taking care of your body right now.
I got something that'll make y'all lose weight real quick.
Nah, man.
I'm
Been there, done that. Don't want to go back.
Hey, man. For those
No, thank you, bro.
Hey, those fucking carne asada burritos, man. Oh.
Mine's Pop-Tarts and ice cream. And peanut butter and jelly cake.
That's right.
Dude, yeah, I'm always struggling, man, because my favorite taco shop is in Esco, and I'm all the way out here.
What's your favorite taco shop out here?
Fuck, bro. Alberto's, dog.
Alberto's. Which Alberto's?
The one right there next to the Taco Bell.
Alberto's next to the Taco Bell.
Yeah, there's an Alberto's in the Taco Bell.
All right, so now we got an inside competition here, guys.
Across from across from Northgate. Oh no, man. No. I'm gonna have to challenge that.
Okay, what's your challenge then? What's your challenge?
Oh, okay. Let me know.
It's called That Mexican Place.
That Mexican place, and that's where?
Yeah. That's well, he's talking about Esco. So in Esco.
Well, I'm gonna have to go up there and try each one of those places to see who's got better taste. You know.
Oh, I'll put my money up with That Mexican Place.
Okay, That Mexican place. See, we're gonna have to handle
check this out. And you know why it tastes so bomb? Because the homie that owns it was raised in Sherman.
Oh, sick.
So you know what kind of taste he brings.
Yep.
You know, and it's funny because I always tell my wife that the taco shops that are down south San Diego and mid-city San Diego are bomb. But once you start getting past the 8,
yeah,
it starts sucking ass, bro. You gotta find those little holes in the walls that fucking taste bomb because it's not a lot of them, bro. Like you fucking pull into this one and it'll be Americanized like a motherfucker. And you can tell, and you know what? You can tell how bomb a taco shop is by the way the hot sauce tastes. If it has shitty salsa, the food's shitty.
Shit. That's why Alberto's is the best, hands down.
That shit's all watery. What are you talking about?
Oh, Shadow, come on, bro.
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, bro.
You might as well go next door to Taco Bell, bro.
Hey, you're talking to an Escondido native, man. Come on.
I don't know, man. Shit changed. I mean, it must have changed because that shit tastes like, I'm not gonna say ass, but it don't taste too good.
Yeah,
my thing, dog. So here's my thing. When I go try the Mexican spot, bro, I have to try the beef tacos.
Oh, see, boom, winner already.
If you can't make a beef taco, then I'm not gonna ever try anything else on your menu, bro.
I'll tell you what these tacos taste like. Well, these beef tacos taste like Lolita's beef tacos.
So we're gonna have to do a taster test. I mean, I'll be the judge, guys.
And then on your way home, you're gonna get the shits done.
All right, so this is the deal, dog. This is the deal. We got to do this when I get some time. We got to go up there and I got to try that, and then we got to come back on the show and tell the people who fucking won.
All right,
ALR, baby, come on now.
Well, we'll see. I'll let you know.
There's another place.
I definitely want to hear.
Place that's fucking bomb too. Is right there in Esco. It's right there by the neighborhood. It's called what's it called? Arrieros or something like that.
Arrieros. Yeah, that one's all right.
Oh, you been there, Shadow?
Yeah, that one's okay.
Yeah,
Shadow like to eat, bro. Shadow showed me when he lived in National City. He's the one that told me about the taco shop down the street that I had never tried before. Remember that one? The one in the corner that had the chile verde burrito? When you lived in Harbison. When you lived in Harbison.
Oh, yeah, that taco shop by the hospital?
No, the one across from the churches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like I drove past that thing forever, bro, and then he was like, "Hey, you ever try a taco shop there?" I'm like, "Nah, try it. It's pretty good." And we started getting the roll tacos and stuff there, dude. And then they had a chile verde burrito.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that chile verde is bomb, bro.
Tacos El Gordo, dog.
It's okay.
Man.
Tacos. You mean Tacos El G?
That's the one in Highland, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not Tacos El Gordo no more?
It is, but
Tacos LG now.
Tacos El G.
Oh, shit.
Hey, but you know what?
There used to be
the ones right there is called TJ Tacos.
That place is whack.
You don't like it?
Shadow, come on.
It's okay.
GPA.
I'm not gonna say it's whack, but it's okay.
Hey, GP.
All right, so now we're gonna try this one too.
No, hey, you my boy. I can't do that.
I don't know. Shadow hasn't steered me wrong, bro. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's all right. I mean,
you like Titanic, dude. I mean, we're still
Shadow.
10 weeks later. We're still talking about this, dude.
I bet you Shadow's watched Titanic.
I've
You watched
watched it.
Titanic.
I
See?
watched it.
So why does just because Shadow watches, why does that mean I have to, bro?
You got it.
Evidently, you don't know who I am, dog.
Ooh, hey,
That's fucking
Jack is the
jeepers,
man,
homie.
bro.
You don't watch love movies.
Here's my thing, dog. Here's my thing. I don't do what other people do. I do what I do, so that way people can say, "Wow, how did you do that?"
what the fuck? Okay.
Think about it.
Mind fucked you up. That's jeepers.
Damn, dog. But yeah, we're gonna have to fucking.
You're gonna have to
it's a
rewind
battle
this tonight and give me a 10-page essay on what I just told you.
now. Nah, we're gonna fucking. You're gonna come out here, GP, and fucking.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do that. We're I'm down for reals because I want to see what your taste buds are. I already know. I know Shadow's like. He's
Bro,
kind of in line what
I'm
I
a
like.
fucking food connoisseur, homie. I'm a foodie, dog. I'm a foodie, bro.
I'll eat both you motherfuckers.
What?
Right on, dude. I'll let you too.
All right.
Oh,
I'm not trying to. I don't competitive eat anymore, bro.
Are we gonna go fucking taco for taco and burrito for burrito, or is it just whatever that fucking
Sure.
serving in there?
Sure.
I'll fuck
Don't
around and eat
get
a
it.
whole.
I mean, like I'm down for whatever,
Yeah.
dog.
I'll eat a whole large pizza by myself, homie. Bring me the right weed.
Oof.
Hey, so who has the best? Who has the best carne asada nachos
Nachos.
or French fries?
That's gonna be That's gonna have to be well, over here is gonna have to be burros and fries.
Wrong.
I think you say wrong, dog. Like, it's his
Bro,
opinion.
You know there's rats in there, right?
That's what makes it taste better, bro.
Hey, there's rats in every taco shop and Chinese joint you go to, dog. What's the difference?
Hey, Shadow, have you? Oh man, now that you said Chinese,
No, I've never had
have
rat.
No, hell no. Have you ever had that Chinese food restaurant that's right there on Chicano Park?
Of course, dog. Come on, the chinos that talk Spanish.
Yes.
See?
Hey, homie, don't talk to me about food and Dago, dog. I've been everywhere.
Hey,
I'm sponsored by them.
you fuck with it?
Hell yeah, I fuck with it. And there's rats everywhere in that kitchen.
Fuck.
That's good
Even
shit,
the,
dog.
hey, even the cuatro milpas.
Oh, yeah.
Where people line up.
Oh
That
yeah.
kitchen,
Yeah.
that kitchen's been there for 45 years. You think that shit don't got ratas in it?
Fuck, I never been there.
And they always have the door open too. All the doors are open. They don't have anything closed, so you know something's
Come on,
calling,
man.
Fuck, man. Now
I don't
I'm
care, though.
fucking
It's
hungry.
Even hey, Al Panchita's Bakery, the Chinese place, all that whole lot, homie, been there for years and years and years and years.
McDonald's.
That's
dog.
what
Yesterday-
that's what gives it the flavor, fool.
And it's by the water.
Hey, there's this place. Speaking of burgers, there's this place out here in North County. I don't know if you ever been there, Shadow, but it's called Nessie's.
Oh yeah, dog, over there off the exit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it used to be at the gas station and they moved it up the highway.
yeah.
Yeah, I used to go there with Night Owl.
Oh yeah.
Night Owl loves those burgers. Hey, that's another food, dog. Like he'll call me and be like, "Hey, bro, look at this shit." He'll send me pictures of food and be like, "We gotta go try this shit." So if you go there before me, you better tell me, fucker. But yeah, bro, like we're all about eating good, man. He makes some bum ass ribeyes that I want to go eat. He's been inviting me, but I just haven't been able to go.
Yeah, I love fucking
Man.
food. Food's
Yeah,
great.
I went with Night Owl to go have pizza at this place right there in Esco. It was pretty good.
Esco.
Yeah.
What? Mars pizza from Mars and shit. That's what
Toy
it's
Story or
called.
what?
That's what it's called.
Like Toy Story?
No, it's called Pizza from Mars.
But isn't that like the pizza place? Oh no, it's Cosmic Pizza or something. From Toy Story. Remember that?
No, this place is El Norte.
Yeah.
And where the bomb is at.
Yeah. It's called Pizza from Mars.
Oh, well, they changed the name, though.
It's still that.
Oh, I know what it is, Albert. It's pizza
What?
from Uranus now. They wanted to keep
not
the
from
cosmic,
Mars.
They
It's
wanted
not
to
from
keep
Mars.
the
It's
cosmic
not.
thing. They
Not
wanted to
from
keep the
Uranus.
cosmic thing. I had to, dog. I had to.
That was dope.
Sorry.
Hey, you can tell what's on GPA's mind.
Yep. That's right.
Man. All right, fellas.
Fuck.
We done or what's cracking? We're talking about food and shit.
I can fucking keep going all night.
Nah, well, this food part ain't part of that shit, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to have a
Crazy
challenge, dog. We're having a challenge.
All right, bet.
Cool,
Everybody,
cool.
and you know what? I'm gonna record that shit too.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Record it when I'm like, this tastes like shit. I'll be all Gordon Ramsay on your ass.
You're fucking.
Be all Gordon Ramsay on your ass. It's just bloody shit. It's appalling. Cool, man. So, yeah, man, Shadow, thanks for coming on the show, man. Like,
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for having me, dog.
definitely
Anytime.
appreciate it. And hey, so let me get your opinion now. Was this a typical podcast that you've been on?
No, definitely a lot of fun. I mean, and it also, me knowing you and Albert for some time. I mean, fuck, I've known you for 20 plus years, dog. And Albert, I've known since 2009. So, we're in 2020 and shit. That's a good amount of years that I've been knowing you. And I mean, Jeepers, of course, I've fucked since I was 13. So, I mean, I'm fucking 41. You know what I'm saying? So it just brings a different element, dog. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm doing work, although quote unquote it is. It just feels like I'm chopping it up with the homies, with my brother and the homies
man.
and shit. And we're just living it up. So
Cool, man.
no, it's dope.
Shadow.
What up?
I'm still. You need to do that drop that I told you.
Oh yeah, I'll do that shit. I'll do that shit right now if I can.
Do right now.
I could do it right now. What I say?
Right now, when we're done recording,
All right.
we haven't said our laters and shit.
Yeah, man.
I know. I know. It's past GP's bedtime.
Shit,
Past
mine too.
Bedtime, homie. Yeah.
It's past mine.
Shit, I got a 7-month-old, man.
Oh, you don't have bedtime.
Yeah, you don't get that's sure bad.
You don't have a bedtime, homie. You just
I don't
get
have-
part-time sleep.
No
Or
babies
you
in my
just
house.
Wake up.
No babies in
Yeah.
my house right now. That's good.
Nice and quiet. Hey, Shadow, I want to ask you a question. Though.
What up?
And, you don't have to answer this. If you don't
What's
want
that?
to. Oh man, I saw that picture with you and Rob.
Yeah.
You guys squashed it. You guys cool.
I mean, it wasn't no drama or nothing, homie. Like we're just. I mean, at least me, I'm growing and past that.
Yeah.
We saw each other. He's like, "What's up, man? It's been a long time." We shook hands, hugged it out, took a picture, chopped it up for 2-3 seconds, and then he kept going his way, and I kept going mine. And that was it.
Yeah.
That was at the Latin Lockdown in Riverside, where we crossed paths.
Yeah.
And that was
Would you?
that was since 1996. That was the first time I've seen him since then.
Oh no fucking way.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy. But would you jump into? Would you guys do a track together again? Would you be down for that?
I don't think he'll ever be ready to do that, bro. Like
You're ready.
he doesn't like to acknowledge that, whether he likes it or not, he can't erase the history, dog. Like the history's there, bro. He was at my house every day. Like we were like brothers, bro. We were super tight, homie. Like, my mom and his mom were cool with me and him, and it was dope, dog. It was dope, and who knows what would have happened if we would have kept going, dog, and he would have believed me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because
you guys made good music together.
Yeah, I mean, it was just two different cats with two different vibes, but they went well together, bro. Because we would write together, and we'd be writing, and he'd be like, "Hey, fool, what do you think about this?" I mean, like, "Yeah, that sounds dope." And I would give him my input on his verse. He'll give me his input on mine, and it was never a competition. He would do Little Rob, and I would do me, and it was cool, dog. It was like I said, man, it's fucked up that, you know, he'd rather not deal with it or acknowledge it or whatever, instead of just manning up and be like, yeah, you know what, fuck it, whatever, we're all grown now, and let's just make some bomb ass music that these people been waiting for and shit. Like I tell everybody else, I'm down to work with him, but I don't think he'll ever man up and be like, okay, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Let's get past it and fucking make some music.
Oh yeah,
because he misses me. He won't show up somewhere if they mention my name. Oh, I don't want nothing to do with that dude. Or, you know, if they mention me on the same wavelength on the radio, homie, he fucking gets all weirded out. So I don't know. But he likes to. He acted like everything was good and shit wasn't bothering anybody when I saw him. Because if it was really beef between me and him, he would have been like, "What's up, motherfucker?" You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the animosity was from him to me, not from me to him.
Yeah, because, you know, you grow older, you evolve.
You know what I'm saying? So my intentions weren't to beat his ass. My intentions were like, "What's up, dog? Hey, it was cool to see you, fool." You know, but it seemed like he was cool with it too. Like I said, he wouldn't have took that picture if he did it. So, you know, we took the picture, and maybe that was his way of getting rid of me. Who knows? But you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got no animosity towards anybody, bro. I sleep comfortable at night. I have no hate in my heart. You know what I'm saying? So, and then there's been a few people that have contacted him, and he's either ignored the fact or at first seemed interested and then had a change of heart. But it is what it is, bro. If one day somebody says, "Hey, Rob wants you on a song," I'll be like, "Tell that fool to hit me up so that we can at least have a conversation before," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I ain't got shit against homeboy.
Hell yeah. Not. I know you were saying with that after, who knows how big you guys would have got, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and the difference between, and a lot of people, you like to, Shadow puts it down more and Rob does and whatever. Look, it's never was a competition between me and dude. Like, we're not on the same tier. You feel me? Like I got different fans than his, bro. Like, they're the same ones, but there's also some of my fans that don't like his shit. You know what I mean? And vice versa, bro. You know what I mean? But I'm not even worried about all that, man. He went radio. I stayed underground. To this day, I'm underground. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason he got so as big as he got. You know what I mean? But my name carries the same weight as his. Yeah. You know, and even more on the street. So
yeah,
I'm not even tripping, dog. Like I said, it's never been a competition with dude because I never seen him or felt him as a competition.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't believe he can outwrite me or outperform me on a song.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I'm gonna ask you a question right here with GPA on it. If I don't even know how to fucking word this shit. So, you and GPA, you know, negative behavior, right?
Uh-huh.
If you guys would have kept on going, where would you have seen yourselves right now?
Well, you know what? Only because I know how some of the other group members were, like Double M at the time. His head was fucking bigger than his body, bro, and I know that would have been a problem regardless. I think once money started coming in and fame started coming in, he wouldn't know how to handle it. He would have had drama with his girl, Gina.
Yep.
And it would have been a fucking mess, bro. So everything happened for a reason, dog, you know? And it was just fucked up that we had, you know, that experience with that fucked up producer, but learning experience
and if you're listening to this, producer, you can kiss my ass.
You can eat a dick
and give my money back and my track.
Oh, is that the producer that?
Yeah, fool.
That up and left that?
Yeah, he straight up like packed up house like in a day, dog. Like,
yeah, we went the next day, bro. That shit was gone. Nobody answered.
It was
the
like
door.
it was a front, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was
like he was just there he was just there to jip people, and then he bounced.
It's like as soon as we left, dude, so all right, pack it up. Like straight up, dog. Yeah. That's what it felt like.
GP, so what up? How do you see it on your perspective? Shadow said it is like, how do you think it would have turned out to be?
I think we would have self-imploded. There's too many. Yeah. There was too much talent, too many egos,
too many egos, bro.
Too many egos, bro. Because I even put myself in there where, talking about like what Shadow says, like when he's on a track, if he got on the track with Rob, like he's better than him. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the attitude that in the game, at least in my perspective, that's what you had to have.
And remember, right? I was the youngest one, dog. I was 12, 13 years old, G.
You were still developing the sound, man.
I had a squeaky ass voice, bro. When I performed, they found out I snuck into the club.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
My voice was squeaky, bro.
But I think with all those egos of mine, Brown never really had an ego. He was quiet, but he was just a clown. Yeah. Right? He'd make you laugh when you were pissed off, but
I think between Double M and GPA,
yeah, we would have bucked heads.
Yeah. I think that
one of the members from Negative Behavior.
I think the alpha would have came out of him and tried to take over the show, and I don't think that Jeepers would have allowed that. So it would have been drama, because you gotta remember, dog. Like I was a little knucklehead learning from these cats, bro, and Jeepers was already fucking a knucklehead, bro, and he was active, dog. So he wasn't gonna let this fool. You know what I mean? Yeah. Try to come and punk anybody. Although he was a homie, and we used to mom around in that little fucking Mitsubishi with a boombox in the back seat.
Yeah, dude. His mom's car.
Oh my God!
Shout out to Double M wherever you're at, homie.
Yeah, I heard he's a chef.
And a bomb ass chef, dude. That fool be putting. He be cooking some bomb ass ribeyes from what I see on Instagram.
I heard, man.
No filters either.
That's right. Yeah, and Double M, he had that dope ass Tone Loc voice, homie.
Yeah, Tone Loc Ice Cube, because he liked Ice Cube a lot.
Yeah, he even had a Jerry curl like him.
Remember that?
Remember the juice?
He used to keep it wet, dude.
Damn, homie. That Murray's was no joke.
Yeah, he was the first one I knew that used Murray's, dude. But I tell you what, that shit worked better than Three Flowers.
It did, dog. I started using it too.
Me too. Everybody did. But now, like, at the end of the day, bro, I think one, we were all too young. I think the oldest one at that time was even Double M, and I think he was like 23.
Yeah.
24. Shadow was like 13. I was like 17, 18. Brown was like 19. Cartoon was what? Cartoon was probably my age. We're both about 17.
Yeah,
18.
No, Cartoon was about 18. Yeah, he was like 18.
So we were young, hot-headed, and we wanted to rap. And I don't think none of us thought about other than just making a tape, because at that point, making a tape was the top of the mountain.
Yeah, because it would have been ugly if we would have kept going, dog. Because look, Cartoon he was quiet, but he was a gangster, dog.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Cartoon.
Yeah, what's up, dog? You know what I'm saying? He was quiet, but he was a gangster, dog. I mean, he's still a gangster. So it would have just been a clash of fucking heads, dog, and egos and attitudes, and you know what I'm saying? I don't think it would have worked out, bro.
No.
Yeah. You know, I don't think it would have worked out, but it was fun though. It was fun as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys had your fun, huh?
Hell yeah, dude. It was the first time for everything.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
So with everything that you guys went through, there's nothing you guys would change, right? What it was.
I would change something for me, that's for sure. And that's just knowing my worth, not being so into drugs, and actually getting paid for some shit that I did.
And me would be managing my money right. You know what I mean? Because I mean, I didn't make 19 million like Royalty Low Profile did. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a record label, but I did make $2.3 million and I blew it. So
yeah,
you know what I mean? But I lived nice. I lived good for a long time, dog. And you know, I mean, I would have made more money if I wasn't giving 50% of it away. But hey, it's all good. You live and you learn. At least I can say that I did it, homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I was bored, I would hop on a plane to Vegas that minute. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would drop 5,000 on a horse. I would go buy a $10,000 chain and shit. Like, I had a pound of fucking gold on my neck. You feel me? Like, I was doing dumb shit like that, dog. But you gotta remember, I was 16 years old. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a grown ass man, but I was doing grown ass man shit when I was 16.
Damn, like you were fucking growing up fast.
Real fast, my boy. I got my GED because I couldn't keep going to school. I had to fucking start recording, so I fucking got my GED. and hit the studio hard. Started slanging, bought my beats, and then it is what it is.
So that's what you would tell like a younger version of yourself. Like, watch your money.
Man, watch your money very wisely, invest it, and I'd rather look broke and have money than fucking look like I have money and be broke. Ooh,
that's most of these fools nowadays, bro.
Exactly. That's why I said it.
Yeah.
I'll say it again. I'd rather look broke and be fucking having money, and living comfortable, than look like I have money and living comfortable, but I'm fucking broke.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The big difference, man.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers are doing it for the wrong reason, bro. They're worried about who got the fattest stack by their ear. They should worry about who has the fattest stack for their kids.
For the kids' college.
For real.
Just for the kids, homie, to live off so they could be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If you're flexing and you have kids and a wife, you better fucking hope to God that all your bills are paid and all your cars are paid, and you're not over there renting shit, trying to and you're over there living at your mama's house. 95% of these cats out here on the fucking gram acting like they're doing big things live with their mama. Fuck out of here with that shit.
Yep. That's true. I didn't buy that Amazon money, huh? That Amazon money, you can buy fake money on Amazon.
Man, these motherfuckers are they're doing it all for the wrong reasons, bro. If I would be more proud of all these cats if they were doing it for the right reason, homie, to help their family and this and that, but they're over there trying to do it for likes. Yep. Come on, man. Really? Stupid ass.
Yeah, like if you're not living for your family, then what you living for?
Yeah, man, like it's crazy, bro. Like a lot of cats don't have that mentality though, bro. Yeah. A lot of these fucking 21-year-olds over here acting like 15-year-olds.
Yeah, because it feels good, right, guys? Like we all got older kids. Like it feels good to see them doing better than how we were, right?
Of course. Like you always want to see your kids doing better than you.
Yep.
Just like every time when my kids were growing up, sometimes I would fucking overdo it. You know what I'm saying? And even right now, me and my wife overdo it, dog. But it's like we're trying to give them what we didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like all those times that I would ask my mom or dad for something and they told me no. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Although that was a learning experience and shit, not having shit, just growing up broke, but I'm not blaming my parents for that because I know how hard they worked and shit, but it's fucked up that I knew that kids around me had more than I did, had newer shoes, you know what I mean? They didn't have holes in their shoes or in their pants and shit. Like I was that broke, you know what I'm saying? And so that's why I don't mind buying my kids whatever the fuck they want when they were little kids and shit, because I would have wanted that,
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Like me, I grew up without my dad. It was just my mom.
Yeah.
But like me, on a personal level, I think me growing up like that, I lived in a garage, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that fucked me up too. Because now everything that's out here new, I want. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't know. So that's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? For sure, dog. But yeah, man, let's wrap this up. Hey, Shadow, thanks very much, man, for coming on the show, bro. I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys for having me, dog. Sorry about the coffee.
I was
over here.
overdue, bro.
But yeah, thank you guys for having me anytime. I would love to come back if you guys want.
We'll definitely have to do for the eat off. Yep.
Oh, the food?
Yeah, dude, I wasn't lying, dog. I want to see where you guys are at right now.
Hey, look, at that place right there, dog, I'm talking about, they have a burrito called El Bombero.
El Bombero.
It has shrimp, steak, fries, guacamole, and house dressing. Oh, oof. And then all you do is add some cheese to it. Good Lord. Yeah.
We're definitely all right over there, Albert? It's not like you put your huevos in the fan right now.
Fucking out.
Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, man, we're gonna do that. Thanks for coming on Shadow and telling the stories and being candid and giving your opinion on shit that's going on, man. But
Hell yeah.
That show was this. Hey man, you being on the show was long overdue.
Hell yeah, bro. I've been waiting. I've been listening, dog. I was like, man, when's this motherfucker gonna interview me? He's been telling me, for like 6 months and shit, and it never happened.
Hey,
But-
I'm telling you, hey, when you come on the show, oh yeah, man, I got you. Then I see you on other shows. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
I'm glad we finally got to it, my boy. It was fun. It was really fun taking a trip down memory lane.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh man, I bet you that's not even the tip of the iceberg.
Oh man, I got
Nah.
stories for days, bro. I got
Yeah.
stories too from when I got caught going to TJ with something, and it was crazy, bro. It was crazy, man.
that's for the second part.
bro,
Yeah,
I think you told me that story.
Mhm.
yeah. I wouldn't say all the details and shit, but
Yeah, no, but you told me that on the.
yeah,
No doubt. No
yeah,
doubt.
yeah. Because
But I bet you guys, both you guys, like together, man, got some crazy fucking stories.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
you know
man.
what? I got some fun stories too from when I used to spend the night at his pad, and his
Yeah.
dad used to cook. Rest
Oh.
in peace. Oh man.
Yeah. My dad was barbecue master.
Woo!
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, dude.
God.
My dad put it down barbecue, dog.
He put it down, bro. I
Right.
remember that. I always
Oh,
told
shit.
Jeepers too. I always remember that and his little weenie dog,
Yep, I had a weenie dog. Louis.
Oh, did you?
Louis. Hell yeah, dog. We would chill right there in that front room where his dad would play music
Yeah.
and just chill
Yeah.
right there with that little weenie dog and shit.
That
Jumping
dog was
back and
down.
forth.
That dog was a G, bro. That dog, if that dog was still alive, he could tell some stories, bro. He was
Yeah, hell
there for a lot of it,
yeah.
bro. He was there for a lot of it. Poor guy.
Yeah, that play was dope.
Damn. So your pops used to get down on the
Yes,
grill.
sir.
Oh, dog. That when he would play his
Bro.
guitar.
Oh yeah, my dad was a badass guitar
Uh-huh.
player.
Whew.
For sure.
Oh yeah, that's what I heard on the other show that you went on GP, man. I said your dad got down, bro, playing the instrument.
And
Yeah,
they, had
dude.
and they always had records for days, bro.
Yep. That's what Brown said. Brown was saying that too.
Is he on YouTube?
My dad?
Your pops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a couple. He's like him playing live. I'll send you a couple.
Didn't he play in Chula Vista or Bonita somewhere?
Yeah. So he played. It used to be right there on J Street, the South Bay Fish and Grill.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he played. It's not there anymore, but the Philippi's and East Lake, right next to the Lolitas,
Oh, cool.
right there by the where it used to be East Lake Tavern and Bowl, right there.
Yeah.
And then he played right here in National City at a place called Goodies.
So,
That was all like 1 week. Like he'd be doing that like all week long like that.
yeah, gigs, huh?
Yeah, he played a couple
So he
times
was
at
all-
Humphreys too.
So, hell yeah.
So he was all about the music.
That's
Oh,
it, dude.
yeah,
That's
bro.
all it was, bro. That's where I got my musical talent at.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna tell you that. So your dad used to play all this. Was he like he taught himself
Yeah,
how to play all this?
yeah. He taught himself by ear. He could listen to a record and figure out what to play. I've seen him do that all my whole life.
Dude, that's talent, bro. Growing up around
yeah.
all that, bro.
He had like a photographic ear when it came to that kind of shit, dude.
So if you heard a song on the radio and be like, "Hey, can you play this?"
Yeah, he would give me like 10 minutes. He'd figure it out.
That's dope.
Damn,
Yeah.
bro. That's awesome,
Yeah.
bro. That's fucking awesome.
That's
Really
good.
awesome.
I'm just glad I got to experience that, man. That shit was dope.
Yeah, that's crazy times, man. Crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Taking me back on the journey right now, like shit. Yeah.
Hey, bro, you know what? I'm gonna be straight up too. I was scared the first couple of times because the fucking Louis. I thought he was gonna come bite me in the ear or some shit.
Nah, that dog was
I
a
didn't-
G though, dog. He didn't like you. He didn't like you.
Yeah. And the first couple of times he barked at me and he would stop, and then he was cool. So I was like, okay,
He was a
I
grumpy
think
old
I'm
man.
good.
He was a grumpy old man by then.
He was cool.
Yeah. All right, man. Well,
All right, fellas.
thanks for coming on the show.
Yes, sir.
And
Well,
Yeah.
we'll see what the eat off.
yeah, for sure.
All right, man. You see, what you choking over there for, bro?
No, what you tripping on over there?
No, fucking Shadow was like, I thought his dog was gonna
That's slow, man.
Yeah, fool. I swear to God, the first couple of nights, that's what I thought, dog. But then I figured out. And then I saw that he wasn't. I was like, okay, you cool.
He was a G, dude. I thought he was a G.
Hey, before you leave, before we finish this, hey, man, when we were with Brown last week talking, what did he call Shadow?
Little Jose.
Oh, little Jose or little Joe.
That's what he was, though, dog. That's what he was.
Hey,
Imagine,
maybe-
dude, bro.
maybe-
Let me paint you this picture. Imagine a group of dudes, right?
Yeah.
Young adults from teenage years to early 20s. There's like 6 of us, right? And then there's a
Yeah.
13-year-old little kid next to us.
Oh, shit.
I mean, that's the
Maybe,
reality of it, bro.
That was me.
Yeah. Maybe hey,
up?
JP. Maybe next time we could get Shadow and Brown on the
Yeah.
same show.
Definitely, that'd be a funny one. They got they got history before me too. So they
I
got
think
their own stories.
Hey, Brown.
Hey.
Brown used to babysit me, dog.
Yep.
Brown used to babysit me when my parents would go out. They would fucking give him some money to come babysit me, so he would stay with me and shit.
Yep. Tell you, they go back, dude. I mean, their moms are friends.
I mean, we're talking my childhood, dog. Like Jeepers and Brown were a big part of my childhood. Like before all this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
I would see these fools come home all dusty from that fucking place they used to work at,
The Shutter place.
looking like ghosts and shit. Just only
you,
their
dude.
eyeballs, and shit had no dust on them.
I told you, bro.
And then Jeepers would come out of that bitch with the shirt wrapped around his head, looking like fucking he came from fucking Middle East or some shit.
Hell yeah, I was trying not to get all that shit in my ears and my head. I mean, it wouldn't come out.
Hey, I don't know how
Come
George
out.
did it with all that grease in his hair.
Right? He just re-greased when he got home.
that fool probably had masapan in his head and shit from all that shit.
Shout out to Devil Lim. We're gonna have to ask
Yeah.
him. We have to get him on the show too. Be like, hey,
Double
dude, did
limb
you
with
ever
the
wash your hair?
juice.
Did you ever wash your hair?
Yeah, with some more grease. I do the double treatment.
Hey, man.
You know, once the dust is re-wetted, you can't see it anymore.
Hey, if we get Brown on the show, he's gonna want to do it all.
Oh yeah, Brown. Shout out to Brown. We can't put that on the show. Down for Brown.
Shout out to Brown, man.
Cool, man. Shout out to Brown. All right, man.
All right,
We
G.
gotta get you back on the show, dog.
All right, man.
Show, man.
You guys stay up.